What is going on? All my movie loving badasses. It's your boy. That's right. Fat Samurai Guy hanging out. Sorry I'm a little bit late. What is going on, all my beautiful, sexy people out there watching? Yeah. I see how good looking you guys are out there. Yeah, looking sexy. That's right. A bag of chips. Looking like a meal out there. What is going on, everyone? Good to see you. And cheers. Hanging out with the old samurai guy today. Yes, it's good to see everyone. We're going to be talking movies and pop culture, hanging out. I have some Blu-ray reviews for you today. Yes, who is here? Blu-ray reviews, and don't forget the new segment that I'm doing now for these live Q&As. What films have I watched recently? What random movies have I watched recently? I'm going to talk about it tonight. I have some doozies. Who do we have here in the Heezy? Oh, there you go. He just started his YouTube channel. He's on fire with creativity. That's right. Kevin from the entertainment headquarters. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Not JPEG in the house. Yes. Good to see everyone. Lady Danish being badass. Yeah. Egg Shin stuck in the at the drive-thru. Well, what are you getting me, man? What are you getting me? Come on. Make sure it's large. It's good to see all you badasses out here. Yeah. Oh, nice haircut. There you go. Oh, it's just gel. That's all it is. Good to see everyone here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. JS Brown 303 in the hizzy. What's going on? Brandon throwing it up. Hey. More certified badass channel members showing up. I love Heather. She throws it up, represents Meto, and flexes it. That's how we do it. I have not seen Creator yet, but that's on the list. That's on the list to see everyone. Yes. We got Goji in the house. What's going on? He's been a member for 19 months. Look at this legend right here. Well, I got it. You get it. Hold on, let me cut the music. There we go. You got to get the Redford. You got to get the Redford. Yes, salute to Mr. Goji. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and being a member for 19 months. Thank you so much. Steve-O in the house. What's going down? Oh, yeah. Good to see everyone today. Going to be talking movies, pop culture, hanging out for a little bit. Got my little drink, right? Have you guys tried the... They call them Red Bull Fusions at Jack in the Box. Any of you guys tried these? Not bad. The only problem is I need Samurai Guy size. Like this is their large. Like what is this? This is a large. But yeah, I need some Fat Samurai Guy Red Bull Fusions there. Size. Yeah. That's some look at this. It's in my hand. I just dwarf it. Like I'm not even holding anything. But yeah, they're pretty good, guys. If you ever tried those, they're not too bad. I think I like the berry one better than the strawberry. What's going on, man? Hold on, let me catch up to you guys. I have not. I'm hearing it's horrible, but I still want to see it and give my own opinion on it. Yes, there we go. Ranking the Omen and Exorcist films. Ooh. Maybe one day. Yeah. First time you see me with sleeves. That's it. We're going to have a break in the midstream. I'm going to come back. I'm going to cut sleeves off this shirt. Represent. Tyler, what's going down, man? Styling and profiling. Woo! Oh, well, happy birthday, Caitlin. Happy birthday. Yes. Everybody in chat right now. Tell Caitlin happy birthday. Birthday. Yes. Eggshin loves a good horrible movie. I think we all do, as long as it's entertaining and fun. I think we do. Yes. You don't have Jack in the Box in Chicago? How bizarre. That's weird. You think Jack would be everywhere, right? You know what's strange is you see more Jack in the Boxes and McDonald's than you see Burger Kings. I don't know. Maybe in your area it's nothing but Burger Kings. I don't know. But isn't that weird? Why is it hard and rare to find a Burger King? It's so strange. It's like you used to see Burger Kings all the time. There used to be a Burger King right across the street from another Burger King. But it's weird. It's like you don't see Burger Kings that much then. Monster Squad. Yes, I saw that coming out in 4K, man. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. And that's I'm sure the picture quality will be amazing. Yes. Who knows? Maybe I'll get sent a screener and I can review it for you guys. Yes, yes. Was Speed 2 necessary? No, it was not. But you can have fun with it and laugh at it. So it does have that value to it. Oh my goodness, we have more YouTube royalty in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Cheers to my brother from another mother. Disconnected. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Hey, everybody watching right now, make sure you head over to Disconnected's channel and subscribe. He knows his movies. That's right. Yeah, he knows his movies. Good to see you, man. Yes. What if Netflix's One Piece live action series fight scene is choreographed by the Hong Kong squad person? Well, from what I'm hearing, the action is very well done, choreographed and filmed well. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody in the know. I have not looked up who the action director is for One Piece, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone who's had some really good experience or knows what they're doing did the fights, because even Rick Myers was saying that the fight choreography and the movement and the way it's filmed has been pretty well done for what I'm hearing for One Piece fans. Any One Piece fans, let me know in chat right now what you guys think about the show. But let's get the Blu-ray movie reviews out of the way, and then we'll start my new segment, What Random Movies Have I Seen Recently? And then we'll hang out and have a good time and just chill and talk to each other. That's what it's all about. It's good to see all of you here. Befoist, I can speak it to English. Got to represent the sponsor. Let's do it. Yeah, man, I love that song. The song is badass. Look at the QR code. That's right. Scan it or check the link in the description box below for upcoming Badassity. That is the Urban Action Showcase and Expo. Check it out. Go check the website out, buy some merch, hang out there, see what awesome guests and panels are coming up this year, and some future guests that will be showing up that you could see them in person if you're out there to check out the amazing event. I got a chance to interview them. That's right. Enter the Dragon alumni. That's right. Martial arts legends Shijo Steve Muhammad. That's right. And Bishop Donnie Williams. I had them here recently on the channel with Viking Samurai and Jeff Vita from Kung Fu Drive-In podcast. Yes. And our boy Demetrius Angelo that made it happen. So I got a chance to talk with them and interview them. And if you have not seen that episode, make sure you check it out. It was awesome having martial arts royalty here on the channel. And these guys, man, you know, they're in their 80s, but they're in better shape than I am. But it was an honor to have them here. So if you haven't seen that episode, make sure you check it out there. Yes. What other amazing, awesome people are showing up? T-Virus in the house. Good to see you, brother. Yes. Yes, yes. Good to see you. Yes, I know that. The late Sonny Chiba's son is portrayed. Yes. How cool is that, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. Let me see. I have not seen that yet. No. I've not seen that yet. I'm hearing oh well, thank you, T. I appreciate it, man. Oh, it's funny. It was awesome seeing your comments on that episode we just had recently. It was cool, man. It was seeing what you had. You had some really good input in the chat as well. I was learning from you as well. I was learning from chat and learning from the guys there. But it's funny because with me and David, Viking Samurai, our names are perfect for each other's personalities. He's the Viking samurai. I'm the Phat Samurai guy. It's perfect. So it's like, it's like our names are perfectly suited for our style of content and channels, which is kind of funny. So, but it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Kiki, what's going on? Yes. Yes, yes. Let's see. McCloskey in the house. One Piece, Ahsoka, and moving in South Korea. Awesome news here. All right. Nice. Got some recommendations there. Yes. All right. Oh, my goodness. The Nun 2 is better than the first Nun. Oh, well, that's good to hear because I heard the Nun was pretty bad. I heard the Nun was jump scare the movie. So that's good to hear that the new one is better. That's good to hear. I have to watch it just out of curiosity. Not JPEG. We have to check it out just out of curiosity. All right, yeah, but let's go ahead and get these Blu-ray movie reviews out of the way, and then I'll do my new segment with random films I've watched recently, and then we'll just hang out for a little bit and chat. Yes. Let's see. I will now rename myself the Entertainment Samurai. Yeah, go ahead. Go. That's all good, man. I'm sure there's more than one samurai out there. Oh, T-Virus said it was terrible. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I guess I'll dodge 2 bullets there. Oh my goodness. Nice jacket. Oh my goodness. Well, this is just a long sleeve shirt that is extremely rare. You see Samurai Guy with a long sleeve. But yeah, let's have some fun here. And let me go ahead and bring it up here so you guys can look along with me. So huge shout out to NVD Entertainment Group for sending me the screeners and Blu-rays. And a huge shout out again to WellGo USA, the almighty WellGo USA. But I got to be honest on this one, on this movie. I love WellGo USA. I love the Hayat channel. I will represent. I will fight and stand on that hill because the content they bring out is amazing. But I still got to be honest with this movie I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. So, all right. So let me go ahead and bring it up so you guys can see what I see. And then we'll go from there. So up first, let me talk about, this is from Radiance Films. This is a Radiance Films release here. And let me hold on one second. Where did it go? There we go. Boom. Messiah of Evil. Yes, let me go ahead and blow it up a little bit so you guys can see it. So for these 3 films I'm going to be talking about, they're to purchase these or look into them a little bit more. I put links in the description box below for each title, each movie here. So this is released by Radiance Films, and so far, all 3 Radiance films. Hey, it's all good, T-Virus. Take care, brother. I'll see you on the next one, man. Take care. Let's see here. Let me get to the. Here we go. So far, I've reviewed 3 Radiance Films movies, and all 3 have surprised me, pleasantly surprised me. They've been really good. So Radiance Films, for me, has been knocking it out of the park. But this is Messiah of Evil. This is a limited special edition coming out. And this is coming out. I think it's coming out November 28th. Pre-order status. You can pre-order it right now. But let's go take a look at the features right here. So here's the product description. A woman arrives in a sleepy seaside town after receiving unsettling letters from her father, only to discover the town is under the influence of a strange cult that weeps tears of blood, and hunger for human flesh. From William Hanock and Gloria Katz, the writers of American Graffiti, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Howard the Duck. That's right. This dreamy and atmospheric film transposes the post Night of the Living Dead zombie movie to a surreal small-town American setting, presented through gorgeous techniscope visuals that echo the stylish European horror of Mario Bava and Hammer. And this also predated Suspiria as well. It says, a true cult film, Messiah of Evil, which also released as Dead People, has overcome distribution challenges to enjoy growing awareness and high acclaim after decades of word-of-mouth enthusiasm among horror cinema fans and critics around the world. So the picture quality is really good. So you have a new 4K scan, restoration, mono audio, English subtitles, audio commentary by critics and horror experts Kim Newman and Stephen Thrower. You have archival interview with co-writer and director William Hinock, by Mike White from the Projection Booth Podcasts. What the Blood Moon Brings, Messiah of Evil, A New American Nightmare, a documentary feature which explores Messiah of Evil in the context of American independent cinema of the 70s, as well as examining the film's allegiance to several subgenres of horror. That was a pretty good, it's like an hour-long documentary. It's very good. It's very good. English subtitles, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Time Tomorrow, and a limited edition booklet featuring new and archival writing. Yes, so that all the information to purchase this is in the description box below for Messiah of Evil. Now, let me go ahead and bring up here so you guys could see some screenshots of at least on IMDb. You get to see what the movie looks like. So hold on a second. Because the Blu-ray's not out for people to like take Blu-ray screenshots yet. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and bring it up here. Bam. So yeah, 1974, guys. That's a pretty awesome, amazing poster we got going on here. And really, really was entertained by this. Let me go ahead and I'll just kind of quickly go through all these really quickly. We're going to see a lot of probably Lego advertisements as usual, looking at images on IMDb. But this scene right here, I will not spoil, in the supermarket, but it's one of the and this scene as well. And no, that is not Maxine from X, or that's not the actress. She kind of reminds me of that actress though. But yeah, the movie theater sequence and the supermarket sequence definitely were very memorable, but I will not ruin those. Hold on, let me get back to it here. I have so many tabs open. But yeah, let me kind of scroll through all this. But this film, again, the picture quality blows these images away, by the way, on the Blu-ray. It's so good. But this is hilarious. The opening of the film right here, that's Walter Hill. I didn't even know that at first. And then I was like, wait a minute. Is that Walter Hill? It ends up being, that's Walter Hill. It has a short little scene in the beginning of the movie. I know, right? The legendary director. Oh yeah, but this scene right here in the supermarket was so well done. And yeah, I'm just kind of showing you. Look at our ghouls over here eating that raw meat. And you guys remember, this was way before Dawn of the Dead. You know, this was like predated a lot of that consumerism type of ideals and stuff. But yeah, this film definitely nails. Like it's slow burn. It's a perfect example of 70s small budget, slow burn movie. But look at these visuals. I mean, the camera work, the cinematography is so good. But look at that shot right there. But this film, what it nails is it nails dread. It nails suspense. It nails impending doom. You will feel this while watching this film. Look at these colors. Again, this is pre-Suspiria. This film will definitely, you will feel like you're literally watching a nightmare. You're watching someone's nightmare unfold. Look at that shot. Beautiful shot. Look at that. Yeah. I think that's all I would like to show. Yeah, that's enough images right here. Yeah. So just so you guys have an idea of what the movie looks like, at least some of the images. But yeah, shout out to MVD Rewind Entertainment Group for sending this Radiance Films screener. And again, the picture quality is great, tons of special features. But man, this movie really, it's fascinating because it's one of those movies that's paced so well, even though it's slow burn. It's paced so well that, you know, when the movie was over, I actually I wanted to watch it again. I actually wanted to press play again and just watch it again and experience it again. You know, it's not a nonstop action thrill ride. Are they zombies? Are they not zombies? The movie leaves a lot of things vague. It leaves a lot of things up for the viewer to decide, especially with the ending. You know, did the story actually happen, or is it a dream? It's up to the audience member that's watching the film. And it's such a fascinating movie. You know, you have this character, she's going out to visit her father. Her father's an artist. and she hasn't heard from him in forever. He used to send her letters and then to stop sending her letters. And some of the later letters that she got very weird, very odd. And she goes out there to the small town that, when she stops at the gas station, the guy at the gas station is like, why the fuck are you going out to Point Doom? It sounds like DOOM, but it's actually DUME. But it sounds like Point Doom, right? I'm sure they did that on purpose. But it's like, no, just like, why are you going out to Point Doom? There's nothing out there. There's butt fuck out there. People don't even go out there to vacation or sightsee. Why are you going out there? She's like, well, I got to try to find my father, And she meets up with a couple of wacky characters while out there. But yeah, it very nightmarish, dreamlike feel the movie has. You do get a little bit of gore, a little bit, not a lot. But again, the supermarket scene, the movie theater scene, I'm sitting there like, man, this film really is nailing suspense building, impending doom. And I was really impressed with Messiah of Evil. I've never seen the film. This is my first time watching. I've always remembered the poster with her face, and you see the kind of like the teardrop of blood on her face, but I've never seen the film. So yeah, I highly recommend. If you guys like slow burn horror, if you don't like slow burn horror, then you might want to pass on it. But yeah, very dreamlike. That very, the atmosphere is so thick. And yeah, what's going on in this town? What happened to her father? Why is he missing? What's going on? Why are people acting the way they are? You're gonna have to watch the movie to find out. But yeah, highly recommend Messiah of Evil. I don't know about that title, because when you think of Messiah of Evil, you're thinking like, some, like the darkness from Legend is going to show up, or something. Julian Sands from Warlock is going to show up. You don't really have that in the films. I don't know why it was called that. I kind of get it, but yeah, it's just really great, man. Really great. Nailing that impending doom feel to it. I wanted to watch it again right after I got done. So that's how you know it's a good movie. So yeah, that's a definite recommendation. What was it? I love the name. Yeah, I'm not hating on the name, but it's just when you think a Messiah of Evil is going to show up and be in the movie for a long time, right? But yeah, the name's not bad. So good to see you, JPEG. Yeah, but yeah, let's keep it going. Highly recommend that film. So you can pre-order it right now. Next movie up. All right. Now remember, Well Go USA is almighty. I die on that hill, okay? I fight to represent Well Go USA because they are bringing the ruckus. I fight for the Hayao channel. It's the best streaming channel out there for martial arts, action movies, and horror. However, not everything's going to be gold. 88 Films, Eureka, Arrow Video. Those are awesome. Amazing. Awesome. Criterion. Amazing companies that release Blu-rays and 4Ks, right? But you're going to have a hit or miss, here and there, right? They're going to release something that, it's not going to be for everyone. So, hold on a second. I mean business today. I got on a nice shirt. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to play the trailer and you're going to get excited because that's what trailers are supposed to do. And then we'll talk about it. Hold on. Let me get rid of this one here. And then I'll bring up the next one. I'm bringing up the trailer right now. Hold on. All right. Creepy Crawly. Here you guys go. You get to check out the trailer and enjoy.
เพื่อความปลอดภัยและการคงไว้ซึ่งมาตรการของรัฐที่ถูกต้องนะครับผมขอต้อนรับทุกท่านในรูปแบบของ social distancing พอพวกท่านได้เข้าห้องพักแล้วห้ามไม่ให้ใครออกจากห้องพักโดยเด็ดขาด
May I come in?
เขาไม่ได้ห้ามให้ออกจากห้องเหรอ
หนูกล้าพูดเนาะใครเป็นอะไรตายเหรอเราไม่รู้ว่าใครครับน่าจะเป็นฆาตกรรมครับนี่ผมมีอะไรต้องกังวลเป็นพิเศษหรือเปล่า
มีคนตายขนาดนี้ยังจะคิดปิดบังความจริงเหรอส่วนฆาตกรเนี่ยยังไม่รู้เลยว่าเป็นใครมีใครจะอธิบายอะไรกับผมผมไม่ต้องการให้อะไรแบบนี้มันเกิดขึ้นอีก แล้วว่าพวกเรารีบไปกันก่อนเถอะแล้วพวกเราจะเชื่อได้ยังไงว่าคุณไม่ใช่ตัวบ้านั่นน่ะตัวอะไรนี่พวกคุณพูดถึงเรื่องอะไรกัน
ตัวบ้าอะไรก็ไม่รู้ที่มันสามารถแฝงอยู่ในใครก็ได้อะแล้วพวกเราจะรู้ได้ไงว่าคุณไม่ได้เป็นคนทำอะแล้วรู้ได้ไงไม่ใช่พ่อผมหรือลีน่า
แล้วจะรู้ได้ยังว่าไม่ใช่คุณอ่ะหนูได้ยินเสียงมันไอเหมือนที่พี่เฟรมไออ่ะ
นี่โรงแรมกูจะจัดการยังไงก็เรื่องของกูมึงอย่าเสือก
นี่พวกคุณกำลังสร้างสถานการณ์ถ่ายอะไรกันอยู่หรือเปล่า
ใช่มีคนจ่ายเงินให้คุณมาดิสเครดิตโรงแรมผมหรือเปล่าคุณคือผู้ต้องสงสัยนะครับไปก่อนพอได้แล้ว
Creepy crawlies. All right, let's get into some creepy and some crawly in here. But first off, let me go ahead and share the info here on. Let me get this really quick. Hold on a second. There we go. Boom. All right. So Creepy Crawly comes out on October 3rd. So you can pre-order it now if that wetted your whistle and you were like, oh shit, I gotta get me some Creepy of the Crawlies. You like, look at this. Look at it. See, the trailer's positive, right? It reminds me of Resident Evil, but better. Look at that. Yes. See? It looks positive, right? Like, hey, we love us some creature features here. Let's fucking go. So if you guys are interested, check the link in the description box and look up some Creepy of the Crawlies. If that wetted your whistle and you're like, I'm going to buy that. I say go ahead and have fun if that entertained you. Yes. But let's go into here. So product description, here we go. Description. When travelers arrive in Thailand during the pandemic, they must quarantine for 14 days at a hotel run by a secretive manager and staff. As guests begin disappearing, the group is left to wonder. The group is left to wonder if local urban legends about a terrifying creature are true, but no one is prepared for the shocking horror of a 100-leg monster creeping around a hotel, possessing victims and spawning an army of deadly centipedes. This is from Grimoire of Horror. Solid performances from its cast, some nifty visual effects that'll give you the creeps. Easy to enjoy and appreciate. I think they've nailed it. It's harmless. It's easy to enjoy and appreciate. The most positive thing I could say about it didn't really have any special features on. Actually, you know what? Let me check here. I don't think it had a. Maybe the trailer was on here, but there wasn't really any special features. But that's a good sum up here. Easy to enjoy and appreciate. I think if you have that, that's probably the most positive thing you could say about the film here. But now I have to be honest. Okay, it's cool to have the Blu-ray. Yeah, woohoo, yay! Shout out to Well Go USA. But again, I'm gonna get the positives out of the way, and then I'm gonna destroy the rest. Hold on a second. I like to bring up the trailer again. Then that way we can look along with it together. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share the screen. There we go. All right. Boom. Okay. So the positives of this film, which I really enjoyed a lot, is the concept. So this is like an old Thai legend of this creature, basically, inhabiting a host, a body, and then it keeps transferring from host to host to host to host, and then you end up having like this legion, right? So this is like an old Thai legend, right? So I like that concept. I love the concept of everybody being stuck in this motel. This is a great setting. absolutely great setting. I'm trying to see if we can get some more shots of the motel, because this is great, because it's always creepy and kind of fucked up when you're in this one location that you can't escape from. And they're, holy shit, there's a monster in our midst, or there's monsters in our midst. So again, love the setup. I love the setup. All right. So our character here, our main protagonist right here, him and his dad don't get along. His mother passed away. He used to be a martial artist. He used to have, like, bright future, but he kind of just become this recluse, depressed, hates his dad, doesn't want anything to do with him. But he's staying at this motel with his dad and his little sister. Well, he, him and the other attendant in the hotel, her right here, this character right here, they find the dead body, and then they're like going to report it. And then all of a sudden they bring the manager back and the body is gone. So, we have all these people, all these naysayers, right? They're like, well, you're just a YouTuber trying to get clout. But again, more positives about the film: the lighting, the colors, the cinematography on the outside of the building, on the inside of the building is so well lit. The atmosphere is really good. These are positives, okay? These are all good things that I'm saying about the film. But now, they're not allowed to leave the building. They're locked in. And then we have our creepies and our crawlies. And some of the visuals are actually, obviously you can tell this is not a big budget film, right? And what do we do here on this channel? We support independent filmmaking, right? We support small budget movies if they're entertaining, right? But yeah, some of the visuals like this, right, coming out, were actually work. For the movie's small budget, it actually works. Some of it. But see, like this, these corridors, these hallways, the location is great. The concept is great. But it's become the who can you trust who? You know what I mean? Kind of like The Thing, right? Who's possessed? Who do we trust? And people start turning on each other. They can't trust, each other and stuff like that. This is the problem with the film. One of my pet peeves is that you have this. They show several floors of this motel, but when shit hits the fan, you feel like there's only 5 people in the motel. But as you can see earlier in this, let me go back here. Right here, this is as much people that you see. And there's like several floors size motel. It looks like it's pretty big, but when shit hits the fan, you see these people briefly in an elevator. But for majority of the rest of the movie, you're like, yes, these are our main characters. We're focused on our main characters. But when shit hits the fan, you want shit to hit the fan. You want people running around going crazy, you want multiple people on the side to be attacked by these creepy crawly creatures. Like, you want to see that. But when you just focus on this, it feels like it's only 6 people in this gigantic motel. And then there's no tension. There's no carnage. We've come for the carnage. Again, look at this again, the lighting, the setup for this is great. Especially when you have these multiple hundreds of thousands of creepy crawly creatures swarming rooms and stuff like that, right? But yeah, again, some of the look at how big the motel is. Do you see what I'm talking about? Look how many floors. And there's another side of all these floors. It's not just this one side. There should be hundreds of people panicking, but you only see 5. You only see 5 or 1 or 2 running around. And again, you have scenes like this. This was supposed to be a big moment, like big badass moment where he grabs the mattress and puts his sister on his back. And the music's all dramatic. And I'm just like, he's just grabbing a mattress and moving some out of the way. Like, why is this movie trying to make things look bigger than what they actually are? Now, there's some practical effect shots that are not bad. But like here, that monster right there, if you think the whole movie has these kind of creatures, well, you're going to be disappointed, because this is literally the end of the movie. Kind of like the third act. And you get a semi-decent action sequence fight with that monster. But this is my problem. Again, just like a similar kaiju movie that Thailand has made recently. The same pet peeves I'm getting concerned about Thai films, you guys. I'm getting concerned. Do you remember at one point when Thai action movies were like the fucking shit, and there was like the brutality, the stunts? Do you remember that era when Thai films were to be like noticed and feared by everyone else? They're like, shit. Do you see what Thailand's doing over there? I'm getting concerned. So I want some suggestions. All you badasses that are watching right now, let me know in chat. Give me some titles. Send me messages on Instagram. Send me recommendations. For those of you that are not watching this live, let me know in the comments below. Give me some recent Thai films recommendations that are amazing. Amazing horror Thai movies. Amazing action martial arts Thai movies. Please, because I'm getting concerned. Because the same exact pet peeves that I had with their kaiju movie they made, that I can't even remember the name of it, same pet peeves I had the kaiju movie, same pet peeves I have with this. And there's nothing worse. It has nothing to do with the small budget. It has nothing to do with the wonky special effects. Of course, better special effects help, but we understand here on this channel. If you got a small budget, you're going to have small budget effects. But you can't be boring. You cannot be boring. And just like that kaiju film, and a lot of people came forward to defend that kaiju movie, and they were like, "Hey, it's their first kaiju movie. It's low budget. Give them a break." I'm like, "Look, I gave them all the breaks in the world. The kaiju design was great, but you can't have boring mixed. You can't have nothing happening mixed with characters you don't give a shit about, with serious drama. No, man, this is a fucking kaiju movie. This is a fucking creature feature movie, and this, unfortunately, is the same goddamn shit. Serious, dramatic family moments and tension for characters we barely know, characters we don't give a shit about. We're like, dude, look, Kevin knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. When you have the name of your movie is Creepy Crawly. There's no taking this serious. This is the name of your goddamn movie, Crawly of the Creepies. Okay? So in your Creepy Crawly movie, you got to have shit happen. When this elderly lady, she works in the motel, she cleans the rooms. When she runs up the steps, and the host, like the arm, you see it in the trailer. It was really cool. You see the arm shoot out and impale the old lady, and then later our leads find the dead body that disappears later, right? When that happened, I was like, oh shit. All right, now we're cooking. All right, let's go. Nothing that barely happened later. Barely happened. You can't do that. I don't care how low budget your movie is. You have to keep the audience entertained. Stop forcing unlikable characters or characters we don't care about in your creature feature monster movie, and we're in like serious dramatic music, Bwong, like serious. Oh shit! Oh god, we have this relationship issues now. Bwong, serious music going on. No, you can't have serious music going on with dramatic characters we don't care about. And no creepy crawling. No creepy crawling. What the fuck? Movie? I came for creepy crawly. I came for some creepy crawlies. Yeah, you'll see a lot of creepy crawly creatures climbing shit. You'll see them on the side of the walls. You'll see them on the floor. But that's it. That's it. You should have hundreds of people in that goddamn motel getting mauled, kills, falling over railings. Come on, movie. There was a part in the movie where they're in the kitchen and they're on top of the counters and a cafeteria, right? And then you see all the creepy crawlies coming. They're surrounded by the creepy of the crawlies. So then they burn a bootleg like Molotov cocktail, right? They throw it on the ground, which causes this fire to spread in the middle of the room. But the creepy crawlies are still there. They don't scatter. They're still there. And then our actors get off the counter, land on the floor with hundreds of creepy crawlers, and run away. What the fuck, movie? That was horrible. That was fucking horrible. If you're throwing fire down there, you got to show the creepy crawlies scatter, and then our cast runs through the free spaces. But no, what was the point of throwing the fire? Oh my God! Again, we want to see. Look at this beautiful shot in the back there. Look at the lady getting impaled up the steps. That's what I came to see. And then the movie kept going. It just kept going with nothing's happening. Even nothing's happening. Even when you think it's over, oh no, we're not done. We're gonna pull some bullshit off it. And like, no. I think it was like, I don't know if I was 45 minutes in, if I was an hour in, but I was yelling end. Do you see that shot from the trailer where you see the security guard in the bathroom and he's backing up from the creepy crawlies, right? And you see all the creepy crawlies crawling on the wall. Well, that scene in the movie, yeah, it happens, right? He backs up. You see the creepy crawlies on the wall. You see the creepy crawlies coming out of the toilet. You see the creepy crawlies coming out of the sink. And then all of a sudden, the camera shifts. You see the security guard look up, and he sees something in the ceiling, and the camera zooms in on his face, and he sees something huge, large, and horrible, and he screams, "Ah!" Like that politician. Ah! And I'm like, oh shit, as an audience member, what is he looking at? Oh, it's just more fucking little tiny, teeny, creepy crawlies coming out of the vent. Fuck you, movie. You know, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to hold back. But the more I think about this movie, fuck you. You gotta have stuff happen. You gotta have the creepy crawl and do something. You got to have it going through people's eyeball sockets, coming out their ass, coming out the dick. You need to have something happen. But no, we got to concentrate on the fucking family we could give shits about. The perverted manager that's trying to get laid. All these other characters, the two brother and sister, I think they were like fucking. I don't know what was going on. That brother was a little bit too overprotective. I don't know if they got a Lannister thing going on. But dude, we don't care. It's a creature feature movie. Can you imagine watching Deep Rising, one of the greatest creature feature films of all time, action films of all time? Could you imagine watching Deep Rising? And all of a sudden we have a scene where Treat Williams, rest in power, is like, you know, like writing a memoir and thinking about like his niece that he forgot to take to Disneyland. And now he feels bad because he might die when he had a chance, when he was alive, a couple months ago, he could have taken his niece to Disneyland, and now his niece hates him. Can you imagine that scene appearing in Deep Rising? Stop doing this. Creature feature filmmakers. I don't care how good your lighting is. I don't care how good your actors are. I don't care how good the cinematography is. I don't care how great the concept is. You can't be boring. Now, you could argue and say, well, they just didn't have the budget to have the creepy crawlies creepy crawl. I get that. I understand that. And that might actually be a part of it, of why we didn't see more creature action or why we didn't see more kills or see more gore. And so they had to pad the movie with bullshit. I can understand that, but it still does not make for an amazing creature feature badass experience. I'm sorry. You know, I was trying to be nice. This is why you guys come to Samurai Guy's channel. All right? I'm honest. I was trying to be nice. I've seen monster movies with less budget than this, with worse special effects than this. But yet, there's something in there where it had good pacing. There's something in there where they tried to be creative. Okay, we don't have the budget to show the monster kill, so we're going to show the monster go at the person, but then we're going to show someone with a fucking bucket throw blood on the wall. There was effort in some of these other low-budget creature feature movies to keep the audience visually entertained. They didn't stop what they were doing to have super dramatic, serious family problems and relationship problems. Fuck that shit. Stop doing that. And this is what I heard about the shark movie, The Black Demon. Go back and watch my trailer reaction to The Black Demon. I think it's The Black Demon. Go back and watch my trailer reaction. I tried to be positive. I was like, you know what? For a shark movie, I'm in. Let's go. Good thing I dodged a bullet, because guess what I heard? I heard with The Black Demon that all the shark stuff that you see in the trailer, that's all you see in the movie. And guess what the rest of the fucking movie is? Family drama. Yay. Yay. Because that's why I want to watch shark movies. A giant shark, a legend, comes back to kill motherfuckers. And no, we have to pad the film with annoying, horrible, who gives a fuck family drama. Filmmakers, stop doing this shit. Stop it. This is a call to arms. All future filmmakers out there, the big budget and low budget. All right? You cannot, unless you're trying to do a Messiah of Evil, and and this is a slow burn movie on purpose. This is a movie called Creepy Crawly. Look at that monster on the cover. Look at that fucking monster. Who would not want to watch this movie if you're a creature feature fan? That's why I was interested in it, right? But you cannot be boring where nothing is happening and there's no payoff. This is important. Future filmmakers, I hope you're listening to me. Okay? You cannot be boring. So again, I need some Thai movie recommendations that are amazing, that are either horror films or action films, because I'm getting concerned. I'm getting concerned about Thai cinema. Okay? I need recommendations. Rescue me. Show me that there's some better shit out there. But if you are still interested in buying this Blu-ray, the link in the description box is below. Because what did Grim, let me go back to the, let me go back. Hold on, let me go back to Grim. I can't say their name for some reason. Hold on. Grimoireofhorror.com said, it's easy to enjoy and appreciate. And they're right. They're right. If you don't care and you need something to wet your whistle for an hour and a half, you're like, you know what? I need a creature fix. I need a creature feature fix now. Stat. Ain't nothing on TV. I don't care. I need to watch something with monsters. Go. I need to watch something with monsters for an hour and a half, and then I'm done. I can forget about it. I can and move on with my day. Well, then, yeah, this most likely will wet your whistle. But not when you're a diehard fan of creature features like me. I support the genre. I will never abandon it. I want this to keep going strong. I actually want to create my own series on the channel, you know, Creature Feature Fridays or something like that I still might do in the future. But you can't be boring. You cannot be boring. And if you want to do a slow burn creature feature, you got to have interesting characters. You got to have something visually interesting on screen. There's so many moments in Messiah of Evil that nothing is happening. Nothing's happening. But yet, I'm invested in the story, in the characters, And visually, what's on screen is keeping my interest. And I want to know, well, what's going to happen when she goes into that abandoned grocery store? What's going to happen if she goes to the movies and there's nobody else in there? There has to be something with it. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I did not plan on this turning into a rant. I'm sorry, creepy crawly fans. Okay, but you can't be a boring. I was screaming at theater end. I mean, in the movie, I was screaming end. Like I was like, end for the love of God. Yes. So, if you're still curious, I'm sure you guys will find a way to watch it for free. Check it out and then let me know. Or if you still want to buy it, you still want to give it a chance. I want your honest thoughts on it. I want you guys to let me know. Again, I've seen so many low budget creature feature movies with special effects are not great. But there's something in there. The pacings always go. Something's there. Or you have an interesting lead to follow. And then you have our side characters that they're cannon fodder. They're going to get fucked up. But you have the entertainment there. But we still have a likable lead or something about that lead that we want to follow and see. We want to be in. We're invested. Where's this character going? Right? Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. I'm catching up to you guys. This feels like the lake part. There you go. That's the name of the kaiju movie, The Lake. Oh, Jesus. A kaiju movie where nothing happens. Oh. Let's see. Amen to being boring. If you bore me, it's over regardless of what. There's got to be something there. They're taking advice from Hollywood as they want to reach Western audiences. Oh, let's see. Remember when I said on the Lake review, I wanted them all to die? Yes, this was the same shit. It was the same shit. I didn't care about anyone. I wanted all of them to die. I was hoping the building would blow up with everyone in them. But no, it just kept going. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yes, Kevin. So, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm telling you, if you sat a casual down, they're not really being movie buffs. They don't really care. They just want to watch something. They will probably pick Creepy Crawly over Messiah of Evil. But we know better. Oh, Jesus Christ. Creepy Crawly. All right, now on to a good movie. And then we'll keep the movie discussions going here. Oh, man, I'm having a blast with you guys tonight. Man, wow, I did not expect that to turn into a rant. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of the trailer. I'm trying to close these tabs here. Now, this film right here, I've never heard of this at all. Yeah, if you guys don't see me review any future Well Go USA Blu-rays, then you'll know why. But I gotta be honest, I've enjoyed everything they've brought out. But I mean, not everyone's gonna hit a home run. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll see. It's all about me having time to do it. Now, I have never heard of this movie, and let me know in chat, and those of you that are watching afterwards, not live, let me know in the comments if you guys have seen this movie called Suburra. Yeah, look at all those stars on there. That's a lot of fucking stars. A lot of really good reviews. This is from Unearthed Films. Let me know if you guys have seen this. I've never even heard of this movie, and this movie actually came out in 2015. I'll just show you the back there a little bit. But yeah, more stars, more critically acclaimed reviews. And this is a crime thriller from Italy. Yes, from Italy. So let me bring up some information here. You seen it? You seen it, Samurai Warriors? Nice. Yeah, nice. All right. Let me bring it up so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Hold on. All right. Suburra. There we go. Booyakasha. All right. Again, information to buy this is in the description box below. This is actually... Oh, this is out in 2 days. This is out in 2 days. There we go. Wait, hold on. No, I'm looking at it wrong. Hold on. Oh, it's in stock. Okay. Nice. Nice. So you can get this now. But yeah, this was really good, man. Really enjoyed this. Let's see here. From the director of Sicario, Day of the Soldado, which I still have not seen yet, but I heard it's good, but it's not as good as the first Sicario. And 2011, Oticia is the subject of a giant real estate project intended to make the harbor of ancient Rome the Las Vegas of today. But the place soon becomes a battlefield where criminals and politicians either join forces cynically or fight each other ruthlessly. The infernal showdown will last 7 days, claiming many lives. This is kind of loosely based off of real events type of film. This is like 2-hour-long documentary, which is pretty cool. The making of Suburra, and production gallery, and a theatrical trailer. But yeah, 2-hour documentary on the special features there. But yeah, this was really well. Again, I've never even heard of this movie. Let me bring up so you guys could see some images on IMDb here. Hold on, let me bring it up. All right. There's a lot. No, it's only 41. Good. Yeah, this was so good. I mean, everything was great in this movie. Cinematography, the soundtrack, the pacing. But this is the type of movie. This is a warning, guys. This is the type of movie you have to pay attention. This is not, I'm doing my TikToks. I'm doing my TikToking while watching the movie, because you're going to be lost. You got to pay attention, because there's so many factions of groups that end up intertwining in this film. Okay, you have the mafia. You have this a mobster or gangster group of gypsies. Then you have the lower tier gangsters. You got pimps, and then you have politicians. You have characters from Parliament. Then you have the Vatican that's involved. And there's a lot of groups, so you got to pay attention. Okay, you got the old guard of gangster, trying to keep the new guard in line. So you got to pay attention. You can't be TikToking while watching Suburra, because you might get lost in it. But what this movie does so well is it shows the corruption is in all levels. There's corruption in the Vatican. There's corruption in Parliament. But the politicians, there's corruption in gangsters. There's corruption everywhere. And so this film does such a good job. Yes. Yeah, it's not that kind of movie. It's a crime thriller. Yeah. So let me show you some images here on IMDb. Let me bring it up. There you go. So yeah, you gotta pay attention. But yeah, you'll find out what happens to this girl. There is some spicy scenes. There's a couple of spicy scenes filled with spice are in this movie. But you have this character here. He's trying to come up. His father used to be one of the heads of this group of gangs, and now his father's dead. So he's kind of next in line, but he's kind of a hothead. And so they bring in a character who's called the Samurai, who's from the old guard, who's a fucking badass. Yeah, that's his name. The Samurai. They bring him in to kind of keep people in line and make sure he's kind of respected ahead of all the families here. But we have our character here from Parliament. That's right, up to no good. Yeah, here is the character right here. He is the Samurai. Yeah, he's the guy you don't fuck with. But yeah, here this character is the leader of the gypsies. But yeah, a lot of characters. There's a lot to talk about. It's hard to talk about this movie without spoiling it. Oh shit! God damn it! All right, that's all I'm showing. God damn it! All right. I didn't know that was coming up. Yeah, so hopefully I don't get demonetized for that. If I end up getting demonetized, I might have to edit that out. Did you guys see anything? Did I have it on? Did you guys see what I'm talking about? I may have not had screen share on. Did you guys see it? Let me know in chat. I'll wait for you guys before I continue. Did you guys see anything? Let me know. God damn it. All right. So yeah, if you see this video disappear and it gets re-uploaded with a scene missing, yeah, I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that was going to be in there as the next photo. But anyway. Oh my goodness. All right. So anyway, this is phenomenal. Again, cinematography is beautiful. Soundtrack, a whole bunch of characters you're going to love. Yes. Yes, cinematography. Great cinematography in some of the scenes in this film. But you're going to, there's so many characters, but you're going to love to hate in this movie. And it'd be interesting to find out who are you rooting for to succeed in this one. But there's betrayal involved. And again, look at the back, it says a mafia thriller, even Scorsese would be proud of. A terrific mob drama, an intense thriller, storytelling at its most cinematic. Yes. My only nitpick, and this might spoil a minor spoiler here. My only nitpick, okay, is that there's a character they introduce that's really badass. Like, he's like, you don't want to fuck with this guy. All right. Okay. I'm trying not to spoil this. Okay. Again, this is an A+ movie for me. I really enjoyed this a lot in terms of crime dramas. All I'll say is this. Towards the end, there's a character I didn't want to dies, and there's a character I wanted to be fucking blown away, does not die. That's all I'll say. And Samurai Warriors probably knows what I'm talking about. There was one character that caused all this stupid shenanigan shit and fucked everything up. I wanted that character to die bad. And they ended up having the guy I like ended up going out like a bitch at the end. But to the storyline's defense, when you're introduced to this criminal world of everyone trying to get a piece of the pie, you have betrayal. And basically, in this setting, in this kind of world, yeah, Samurai Warriors knows what I'm talking about. That was my only part of the movie where I was like, you know what? It's an A- now instead of an A+ because of that. But I was like, God. But if you think about it, in the film's defense, in this kind of world, anybody can get it. Nobody's really safe in this criminal world that's that you're introduced in the film. So if you think about it like that, but still at the end I was like, But yeah, this is phenomenal. This is like one of the best crime thrillers I've seen in a long time. So I highly recommend Suburra. Yes. Yeah. So I made it. I made it out of creepy crawly and watched something better. There you go. Yeah, you agree. Yeah. Like storyline wise in that world, no one's safe, so it makes sense. But I was still like, But yeah, check out Suburra, man. Yeah, if you guys are into crime thrillers, highly recommended for sure. Yeah. You should be good, sir, as long as you didn't pull. You never know, man. You never know. I did not know that was coming. Oh, well. It's fun. It's fun. Hey, this channel's not for kids, all right? This channel's not for kids anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's it for the Blu-ray reviews. If you guys are interested in these titles, even Creepy Crawly, if you're interested, check the links in the description box below. And thanks again to Wogo USA and MVD Entertainment Group for sending me those screeners and Blu-rays to review. Now, let's get to my quick segment of what random movies. I need to create an intro. Next live Q&A, I'll have an intro. What random movies have I watched recently? Just for fun. I like to keep you guys in the loop. And then after that, we can hang out for a little bit and talk movies. All right. So up first, believe it or not, I've never, 3.9 out of 10. I don't know about that. I'm looking on it on IMDb. That's too low. That's way too low. I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, believe it or not, I've never seen this. And when we me and Lady Fat Blood try to find a way to watch this, it's kind of difficult to watch or try to find. And it's something that, we want to watch it with really good quality, widescreen, you know what I mean? But for some reason, it's not on Blu-ray. There's an umbrella release of it, which is the Canadian, you need an all-region player to watch these, I believe. You may not for some. Some of them might work, but I would just be on the safe side, have an all-region Blu-ray player. But Sexy Sumo brought this over the house for us to watch. And my buddy Edgar brought a movie over for us to watch. And my recommendation, of course, was Bad City. So we watched Bad City and they enjoyed it. But I've never seen this. So Sumo bought this on Blu-ray from Umbrella Entertainment. I've never seen this movie. Hold on, let me bring it up so you guys can see it too. Never seen this one. King Kong Lives. King Kong Lives. I've never seen this movie. Yes, I've never seen it. I've seen the original, of course, Peter Jackson one, but this is actual legit sequel to the Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange movie, which we and Lady Fat Blood enjoyed that. I don't know why that movie gets a lot of hate, but that King Kong movie was entertaining. But I don't know why that gets hate. But here's the plot synopsis. Kong falls from the Twin Towers and he appears to be alive. This is after the first film, right? The Jessica Lange movie. However, his heart is failing, so it's replaced with an artificial one. All is well until he senses that there's a female. Female Kong somewhere out there and escapes wreaking havoc. Two directors directed by John Gearman and Charles McCracken. Let's see here. Starring Linda Hamilton. Who else is in this? Brian Kerwin. I'm not sure who that guy is. But let's see if there's anybody else that we know in this. But Linda Hamilton is in this, and she's always awesome. Let me see if there's some photos here. So, okay. Is it silly? Is there some silly moments? Yes. Okay. There's some silly moments in. All right. Okay. Yes. There's some silly moments in here. But I would have to say the force perspective, special effects, and the practical effects, the creature, animatronic face expressions were very well done. This character entertained me a lot. He's the military guy. He's basically Samuel Jackson from Kong Skull Island, right? He's just, you son of a bitch. He just wants to take Kong down. But you do get, when there's action, you get some great explosions. You get some really good stunt effects. This is my favorite part of the movie, and I will explain this in a minute. But yeah, you have these crazy guys. Everyone's going and hunting for Kong because they're stupid. But they find a way to replace. They find a way. Look at that. That's a great shot. They find a way to replace his heart. They do a heart transplant, and yeah, again, look at that. That's not a toy Jeep. There's some really good practical effects and stunts in this film. But here they get some silly moments. You got Kong here making the move, you know what I'm saying? Get movie theater, arm around the head moment, the yawn. Kong does the yawn. He just needs some popcorn there. But so you get, it's funny because this scene here, I was joking when we were all watching this movie. I was like, okay, so now we're going to have Kong get it on. And that's going to turn on our adult leads here. And then they're going to fuck, which is kind of what happened. It's just hilarious because I called it. But you don't see Kong and them do it. But you see some boobage. You see some bloops, Linda Hamilton bloops, but they don't really, there's nothing graphic in terms of like sex or anything like that. So, they just want to live together. You know what I'm saying? He takes out the trash. She does the dishes. Sometimes they do, it's vice versa. Right. But the military's coming in up to no good. But again, you get some pretty good stunts and action set pieces, especially when Kong's fucking shit up. This is the part of the movie where they kidnapped his lady, and Kong's like, "Oh, you done fucked up here." But yeah, look at this shot. This is a great shot, and there's moments throughout the movie where you'll see a full large scale Kong hand and arm try to grab people, or foot or fist. Like, it's pretty good. Like, a lot of hard work and effort went into some of these shots. But yeah, it's silly. Okay, this is the concept of them, with large utensils fixing Kong's heart. It's a little silly. Like, it's a little silly, but again, you get entertainment. So on this guy's island, he discovers female Kong, and they become best friends very quickly. And once female Kong is discovered, then they bring her over here to do the heart transplant and all that stuff. But again, helicopters crashing. This is from look at that, blood squibs. When's the last time you saw Kong get fucked up where you saw actual blood squibs? Why? Because it's the 80s or late 70s. That's why. But yeah, this is from the first movie, I think. See, the first movie the first film really gets a lot of hate, and I don't really know why. But yeah, they start the movie. Yeah, this was another great. Kong had a snack. He had the munchies. Another great scene right here, because these guys were torturing him. But yeah, this here, right here, this is not forced perspective. This is a full scale Kong laying down here. And when they have different camera angles close up, they show that it's a real, like, ape Kong suit just laying there. Like, well, not suit. No one's gonna wear that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's pretty good. There you go. Again, great practical effects. There's the large scale scenes there. There you go. There it is. This is real. That's real. Of course, they're trying to save them, do their thing. Let me see if there's any other action set pieces here. At some point in the movie, you feel Kong's like fucked up. He done fucked up. But yeah, look at this shot. Look at that. Look at that. It's great, man. You get some pretty good carnage, some pretty entertaining moments for sure. But there you go, more blood. This is the finale here. We get more blood spurts. Because why? Because 80s, Kong fucking up tanks, smashing people. Yeah. In terms, yes, it is silly. Yes, this was fucking hilarious. So Kong's like trying to get something to eat, and they make it look like he's grabbing a croc, but you could tell he's grabbing a little alligator. You could tell it's a baby alligator, right? But he makes like this baby. He kills they don't kill real baby alligators, but the fake foam ones, rubber ones. He like makes he ties their tails all together and puts them in his mouth. And then he walks around, let me go to my next destination. I got my late night snacks right here. These are his version of pizza rolls, right? So that was funny. That was fucking hilarious. But I'm trying to see if there was any other action set piece. Is that I thought there was a blood squib coming out of his head there. There's some behind the scenes shots we got right here. Look at that. See, this is a lot of hard work went into this. So yes, it's silly in parts. It's cringeworthy in parts, especially when, Kong and Mrs. Kong are making googly eyes at each other. But it's silly. It's a little cringe, but at the same time, they wanted the audience to feel what they're feeling. So they had real animatronic, motion effects for the faces. So you can look at it like that. So I kind of appreciate the filmmaking aspect of it more than the actual plot. But a 3.9 out of 10. That's a little that's too low. If you're going in for a Kong movie and you want to see Kong fuck some shit up and you get a little bit of romantic cringe with it, then so be it. But if you're okay with that, you'll be fine with oh my God, but as you saw with the baby, or shit, I forgot to show. I clicked the tab off. Favorite part of the movie: Kong picks up one of the humans that was torturing him, turns him like this, boom, breaks that motherfucker in half. Just grabs the human, crack. Oh, it's beautiful. I applauded. Creepy crawlers. You notice the difference there? Something happened. Something satisfying happened. And I applauded. I applauded for a movie that's rated 3.9 out of 10. Do you see the difference? I'm back ranting on Creepy Crawly again. So sorry. Hold on. Drink. Yeah. So Sexy Sumo said before we hit play for King Kong Lives, he said, "Are you ready for some good old-fashioned entertaining schlock?" And I said, yes. And that's what we got. That's King Kong Lives. Good old-fashioned entertaining schlock. So if you're okay with that, you might like the movie. Oh, hold on. I'm catching up to you guys' comments here. Hold on. I've not seen this in years, but I really think it's a good film. Not bad, is it? Yeah, it's not. Dude, there are some trash kaiju movies out there. You know what I'm saying? Like The Lake, Kevin. But no, 3.9. That's too much. So let's see. Tell me the put on 2 video, please. I still haven't seen the first one, Marcos. All I've done was I've actually interviewed the actor that plays Winnie the Pooh. You can check out that interview, but I still haven't seen the movie yet. So, Kong just wanted someone to give him some tax advice. Hey, Suburra, what's going on, man? Yeah. No, I don't have Disney Plus anymore. So, but yeah, King Kong Lives. So, yes, the next movie, random movie that I saw recently is 1981's. You're noticing a theme tonight, aren't you? 1981's Roger Corman's Galaxy of Terror. Yes. And the only reason we clicked on, look at that poster. The only reason we clicked on this movie, 1981, oh my goodness, was that we saw Robert Englund in the thumbnail. That was the only reason. So we're like, fuck it, let's check this out. So here's a plot synopsis for Galaxy of Terror. A ragtag spaceship crew set on a rescue mission encounter a formidable enemy, their worst fears, projected by their own imaginations. Yes. It's interesting because this is obviously, for people would say that this is obviously like an Alien ripoff, right? Very Alien ripoff-ish. But you got Joni here, Aaron Morin, Edward Albert, Ray Walston, there he is, Robert Englund, and Sid Haig is in this too. I think that was another reason why we wanted to watch this movie. Let me see if I can bring up some photos here. But yeah, despite this was a very interesting watch because despite again, people would say this is an obvious Alien ripoff, and you could see similarities for sure because there were so many Alien ripoffs. Like there was probably 1,000 of them. The interesting thing about this film is this is like predating Event Horizon in a way, where most likely you could say Event Horizon either went to hell or it went to another dimension and came back all fucked up, right? And haunted, and it would show you your fears and stuff like that. This was kind of similar, except they end up crashing on this planet. They go to the answer distress call, and they end up crashing on the planet, and then they start seeing shit, and it's very interesting. But yeah, the reason why we kind of gave this a break and was kind of pleasantly surprised by this one was, again, it's Roger Corman produced, so you know that already shows it's going to be a small budget movie. But again, you could see actual effort put into a lot of the shots and effects and sets. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. And again, unlike another movie I talked about today, this probably costs less budget than Creepy Crawly. Okay, but again, you get some fucking great kills. There's some great, entertaining gore kills in this movie. And look at this against Sid Haig, who I thought was mute at first, but then he starts talking later. His character had this kind of martial arts spiritual pact with his crawl-like crystal-looking chakra or whatever you call it. It was these star-looking giant plastic ninja star-looking things, and it was like some religion to him. If something happened to those, then he failed or whatever, right? But he had this thing. Like at first, I thought he was mute, but then he would look at you and he would do like something like this, and then that was like his thing. He was like this spiritual martial arts guy, Sid Haig. But yeah, let's get back to it here. But yeah, it was cool seeing him in the movie. He was kind of like the muscle. But yeah, he didn't even want to pick up a gun because he was all about physical combat. That was his character. But yeah, again, you see that there was actual hard work put into some of there something happens here that involves an alien that looks very phallic, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. I'm scared now to click on the next photo. Oh god damn it. God damn it. Wow, you guys tuning in tonight, or you really got a treat, don't you? Again, like I said, if you don't see this video anymore, I'm gonna have to edit it and re-upload it. But yeah, so we have our team. We have our team here. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I hope you guys are having fun. So we have our team here. Again, they're going out on their mission. In the past, our excuse me, our Tom Selleck lookalike guy here used to be a leader. He comes back, and now we have this new asshole who's in charge of the team. He's a dick. Like, they're finding dead bodies of the previous ship, and they want to investigate it. They want to like see what's going on, but he keeps burning all them with the flamethrowers. Like, dude, what are you doing? But there you go. Happy Days, son. What's up? What y'all know about Happy Days? Yeah, so they go out. This is our captain here. And again, because it's Roger Corman, this movie's fucking bonkers. So the movie starts with this guy with a glowing red head who claims to be the master and puts this game together with this witch. I don't know what this character is, which then gives the orders for this team to go out and do what they do. Again, like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, and this right here, this is my favorite death scene in the movie. Oh, this is fucking phenomenal. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. But again, the set design for the small budget they had. Oh no, there you go. If you're curious to know what happens to Sid Haig, here's some of it. Again, good gore effects, practical effects. You get Robert Englund versus Robert Englund fight. Dude, this movie was amazing. Oh my goodness. But yeah, for a so-called, again, you have these interior sets for the ship. You know, like, there's a lot of hard work. That's the design. That's where they're going out there into this mysterious place here. But again, there's so much. There's hot nonsense in this movie, especially with the ending. The ending, I was like, oh boy, this is some serious hot nonsense. Again, you get more practical effect creatures. You get there's that creature I was talking about earlier. But yeah, look at this. Look at all this right here. I mean, yeah, again, you could keep calling it Alien ripoff, and in some ways it has parts of that. But there's still a lot of hard work put into this. The gore effects, the sets. You know, I really appreciated this movie, and we had a great time watching low-budget, Roger Corman produced Alien ripoff movie that came out in 1981. Enjoyed that a lot more than this shit. But yeah, Galaxy of Terror was surprisingly a fun time. Again, the ending is hot nonsense, but it was fun. You see what I'm trying to say? It's not about the budget. You can, as long as you have fun, there's fun there. But yeah, my favorite death, minor. I can spoil it for you. Her fear was she was claustrophobic, I believe. So she went in this small tunnel. She's looking for, I think she was looking for Robert England, and she starts like having trouble breathing and whatever. And then the cables come out of the tunnel and they wrap her up. I was like, oh God, is this gonna be a hentai? Like what's going on here? And they wrap around her face, wrap around her sternum and all that, and it just squeezes and tightens her, right? And you just see a explosion. You first see the body getting crushed with all the blood coming out in her face, and then just you just see the cables go right through the body. It's so fucking good. Again, 1981, but it was a lot of fun. Fun, the key word. All right, now a movie that's not fun. This is the last what random films I've watched recently movie, and then we can just hang out. This movie. Yeah. So my buddy Edgar brought this, and he said apparently this is a very extremely hard to find film. It's really hard to find. If you thought King Kong Lives was hard to find, this is nothing, because at least you can buy a King Kong Lives on Blu-ray. Even if it's from one distributor, you can at least buy it, right? I think you can buy King Kong Lives digitally, right? This, my buddy had to buy a bootleg DVD rip that surprisingly was widescreen. The picture was not great. Now, this movie I can't risk showing you pictures. This I can't risk it. So this movie is hard to find due to its controversy. Yes, a lot of churches were pissed off when this movie came out. And I know what you're probably thinking, well, what movie is he talking about, right? Is it The Wicker Man? Is it The Last Temptation of Christ? Is it The Exorcist? Like, what, you know, there's a lot of movies out there the churches wanted to burn to the ground. This is another level. And so he had to find, I think it was eBay or something, some burned bootleg disc that has the unrated version of this. And you'll probably most likely will never find this anywhere. Believe it or not, he told me that he saw this movie on Shudder. It was on Shudder. Most likely it probably wasn't the uncut version, but it was on Shudder and it was there for 3 months and then it disappeared. I wonder if Shudder was like, oh shit, it's that movie. We can't show that movie. Take it off. So yeah, so I'm going to talk about, we're going back 10 more years from Galaxy of Terror. Oh man, was this a wild ride, kind of. Hysterical, hilarious ride of a film called The Devils. Came out in 1971. Now, all you need to know, look at the high rating. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised there's a high rating. This is directed by Ken Russell. Now, Lady Fablblood loves Monty Python and the Quest of the Holy Grail. Okay? I mean, Monty Python in general, the show and the movies. Well, there's a Ken Russell skit on there. And so she remembers the Ken Russell name from that sketch that they did on Monty Python. And it's nothing but pure insanity and nudity. That's all the skit was. And it was like, directed by Ken Russell. So that's all she remembers. So I need to check out more of Ken Russell's work. Like, what else has this guy done? Because I guess he has a reputation of being insane. But here's the thing about this movie is that, yeah, there's insane moments, but and hilarious moments. But believe it or not, the context of the film still works. The plot still works. So I'm just going to show you this poster here. Now look at this poster. Look at the top. The Devils is not a film for everyone. So they're already warning people. They're already warning people here. Let's see if I can read this. It is a true story. carefully documented. I think the movie had subtitles of that, the opening crawl of that, and we were already laughing just because, it's a true story, right? Historically accurate, a serious work by a distinguished filmmaker. As such, it is likely to be hailed as a masterpiece by many, but because it's explicit and highly graphic in depicting the bizarre events that occurred in France in 1634, others will find it visually shocking and deeply disturbing, which is what happened because the movie got banned. We feel a responsibility to alert you to this. It is our hope that the only audience that will appreciate The Devils will come to see it. So this stars the great Oliver Reed here. I'm seeing this video right here. Do you guys see this? It says Apostle director Gareth Evans. You guys know him from the Raid movies, on the dark films that inspired him. If this is here, then that means The Devils inspired the Raid director. But let's get down. Oh, yeah, the photo. I can't show you photos. It's too risky. But the great Oliver Reed is in this. Vanessa Redgrave. A lot of actors in here. They did a great job. But let's go to the plot synopsis here. So here we go. In 17th century France, Father Urbain Grandier's protection of the city of Lodin from the corrupt Cardinal Richelieu is undermined by a sexually repressed nun's accusation of witchcraft. But it was a little bit more than that. It was a lot more than that. Let me try to find an image that I can show. Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, Samurai Warriors knows about it. He knows about it. He knows. Oh my God. There we go. Well, good luck, Egg Shen. Good luck. It's hard to find it. If you can find it, good luck, my friend. Let me know if you find it. Let me try to find an image here that won't get me that won't get the channel terminated. Let me see. Let me hold on. Let me I'm carefully. All right. I'll show the first couple of images. I think we'll be all right. Yes, for his horror thriller, The Apostle. If you have not seen it, check it out. I believe it's still on Netflix. All right. So there's some images I could show. I have to be careful. Okay. All right. So again, it makes sense. This is our nun that has accused Oliver Reed's character of misdeeds. It's very fascinating movie. This had some production value. When you watch this film, this had some really great production value, and cinematography is great. The music is bizarre, but it fits the film. Great performances. Oliver Reed is, even when Oliver Reed is on the sauce, and in some of his films you can tell when he's on the sauce, he still kills it. He's still amazing. He's so good in this movie. So I'll show you a couple of images here. So we have our crazy, these religious figures are the type that would just randomly burn women, and because they might be a witch. I don't know. They have shown signs. Oh, this one woman has red hair. She's a ginger. No, she's a witch. Burn her. So it's religion taken to the extreme with some of these characters in here. But we have Oliver Reed is so good in this movie. And this picture looks remastered, which is crazy. This looks better than the DVD quality here. This scene is when he comes back to the nun scene, which I can't go into detail about. And he's like, he comes back from his spiritual journey. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, just a lot of craziness. Oh yes. Okay. That's it. Yeah, I won't go past the man. Wow. Today has been unexpected, to say the least. You know what? Today's a good lesson of showing images on IMDb, and now I'll know. Be a little bit more prepared moving forward. But yeah, that was just a witch holding a candle. That's all that was. That's all that was. Did they say a witch? It was a nun holding a candle. That's all that was. Okay. So back to the movie. So again, this film, and you have Oliver Reed's character. I know, god damn it. Like I said, if this video disappears, I'll have to re-edit it and upload it again. Okay, so god damn it. Hey, it's not like I showed anything X-rated on here on this channel, not for children. All right, so back off, people. All right. Anyway, so Oliver Reed's character, he's the head. He's the head. He's the religious figure in that town, and people go to him for confession and all that stuff. This movie's brilliant, and I'll have to spoil some things because it's really bizarre. It's out there. You know, you have moments where it's like hell's a popping, like you're like, what the fuck is happening in this scene? You'll have those moments. But if you really pay attention to the story, the movie does such a great job of making you think that Oliver Reed's character is the antagonist. He does some shady things. He does some things you wouldn't think a priest would do, but that doesn't compare. That's not even close to compare to what the other religious figures later end up doing because they're insane. And he even calls them out on it a little bit later. But basically, no explicit graphics. No explicit graphics. It's just this channel. This channel's not for kids. It's stated. It is the kid box is not selected. So everybody relax. I showed images that IMDb has up on their site for everyone to look at. Okay. All right. So it's very fascinating because he's presented as kind of like, oh, this, you know, Oliver Reed plays great villains, right? So it's presented that way. But then the movie does something and subverts your expectations in a good way with his character by the end of the film. He starts to do things the correct way, starts fucking around, takes things seriously, actually tries to marry the woman he actually loves, goes on this spiritual journey, you know, trying to better himself and the town. And which was unexpected, but without spoiling too much, the shit hits the fan later. And you have this nun character who has a humpback, and she's obsessed with him. She's obsessed with him. And she cannot stand him being with anyone else or thinking about it. So she, you know, concocts this lie, if you will, and spreads these rumors about Oliver Reed's character. And now you have other political figures and religious figures that don't even like Oliver Reed's character anyway. They want to get rid of him, so they just need an excuse. And then that's when these false accusations come about. And then it's just pure insanity later. It's pure insanity. And I couldn't help but to applaud at the end of the movie. I stood up and I gave the devils an applause. A movie that's controversial, a movie that got banned, a movie most likely you won't be able to find. Because again, despite all the craziness, there's dark comedy. There is obvious dark comedic moments in this film. Wasn't expecting that at all either. Despite the insanity in this film, the story still works. And Oliver Reed's acting performance at the end of the movie is just unbelievable. I mean, just give this guy the Oscar. Give him the Oscar here. It's so good. And I won't tell you what happens. I will not spoil what happens to his character. But it was such a surprise. Because watching the film, it was so out there and crazy and full of spicy scenes and spicy moments. And so out of just fucking hell's a popping that I was like, oh, we're going to watch another schlock movie. Entertaining schlock, right? Like King Kong Lives. We're going to watch another just entertaining schlock fest. And the movie ended up being a lot more than that. Believe it or not, there's an actual message to the film that contains a very controversial scene. Now, I will not talk about in too much detail about the controversial scene that mostly got this film banned. But if you're paying attention, if you're paying attention to the story, a lot of these nuns, because you meet this other character that becomes Oliver Reed's true love later. But before that, she actually is thinking about becoming a nun. Well, she runs into the humpback nun, and the humpback nun kind of giving her a tough time to try to get in. And she's like, you need to read this book and contemplate on your sins and then come back to me, and I want to quiz you on that book, right? But one of the things that she says is, don't act like, she says something similar, like, don't act like you're better than, or you're above, or you have to be all holier than thou to be a nun here. She said all the other the young nuns that are in that place are here not because they want to, not because they want to be here, not because they want to serve God, not because they want to become better persons themselves. She was saying, this is like the head nun saying this. She was like, all these young girls back here, they're here because they're either too ugly to get married, nobody wants them, they've done something really bad and they're in hiding, they're ashamed, their family is ashamed of them for some reason. So remember that. That's important. If you're paying attention to the story and you're not just completely distracted by the buffoonery and the wackadoo, that's important. Because when you get to later in the film, when you get to the infamous scene and the shit hits the fan, it even say, remember, in the plot synopsis in IMDb, the sexually depraved head nun. Well, the nuns in the back that don't even want to be there, the nuns in the back that don't even want to serve God or whatever, they're just there for reasons. They're also sexually depraved. So when you get to the scene, the infamous scene in the movie, it makes sense. From an outsider that's not paying attention to the story, your jaw will drop and you're watching the scene and you're just like, oh my God, this is fucking insanity. What the hell is going on? It's chaos. It is chaos. I can't go into too much detail. It's chaos. And it goes over their head. The story just goes over their head. But again, look at what the nun described those other nuns. They're not there for religious purposes. They're not there to serve God. They're sexually depraved. So when you get to that scene in the movie, right? At this point, are other controversial religious figures that are insane, that are like burn the witch because she's a ginger, crazy. When they're involved, they kind of help escalate what happens, okay? And this other political figure comes in and calls them out on their bullshit and makes them see that this is all a ruse, this is all, whatever you guys believe in is a sham. You guys are full of shit. And that's what causes everyone to lose their minds. And that's when you get the infamous scene where everybody's just like, well, then at this point, fuck it. And everyone goes crazy. And they give in to their desires. And they've lost their mind at that point. If you think about it that way, that scene makes all the sense in the world. I remember the controversy when The Exorcist came out. And, churches were trying to, Christians were protesting that. And you guys, I remember my background. My parents were ministers. I respect them and I miss them and I love them. I grew up in that environment. Just watch my We Love Metal video and I talk about it. Okay. Samurai Guy was deprived a little bit with a lot of stuff. So I had to discover that shit later, right? Oh, Metallica, yeah, woo, all right, I love metal now, right? And then when I got out there in the real world, I started to see things a little bit differently. But I have respect for people who are religious, excuse me. But remember, religion and politics is not what this channel is all about. But I just want to make sure you guys understand this. I respect people, whatever religion you're in. If you're a good person, and you're not beating down the door and chastising people or standing out in front of Comic-Con and fucking, pointing your finger at a little 8-year-old because he's wearing a Spider-Man suit and saying that little 8-year-old is going to go to hell. Okay? If you're not doing that and you're a good person and you're trying to help other people become them better selves, but you're not judging. I have no issues with that. Okay. Remember, I grew up with this shit. So don't be talking shit. All right. This was the household I grew up in. But here's the thing. I remember when The Exorcist came out, when I read up on it, they were, the churches wanted to get it banned. They wanted to burn it. When you watch The Exorcist, in a way, from beginning to end, is the most Christian movie ever made. If you watch it, if you understand that priests are human beings and priests make mistakes and priests, you know what I mean? If you understand that and you see the sacrifices those priests made, those selfless sacrifices they made to try to help that little girl in the film The Exorcist, the classic, one of the greatest horror films of all time, you could look at it as this is the most Christian movie ever made. But at that time, when that movie came out, people were like, burn it down, burn the copies, burn everything. And again, back to the devils, they're not paying attention to the story. They're not paying attention to the context of the insanity that's taking place in the movie. People look at what's offensive. That's all they look at. You will never get a scene with, the actress from the original Exorcist, a little girl taking the cross and doing what she does to herself. I guarantee you're not going to get that in the remake or sequel, requel, whatever the fuck's coming out. You're not going to get any of that because people are offended. They're easily offensive now. But if you look at the context of The Exorcist, do you want to accurately portray evil? Do you want to accurately portray this demon, this devil, being the most evil entity ever? How do you do that? Unless you show it. It's not pretty to look at, but that's what motivates you to be on the protagonist's side, being on the side of the mother that wants to help her daughter and do whatever it takes to help her daughter. See, people are not. They're just looking at what's shocking. Oh my God, what is that? Burn it! Instead of paying attention to the story. Pay attention. That scene, believe it or not, it's crazy. It's insane. The scene from The Devils. But again, context apparently doesn't matter anymore nowadays. But if you understand the story, that scene makes all the sense in the world. Because at that point, those nuns were like, fuck it. Fuck it. It makes sense. So that scene alone is why this movie is banned. But again, you stick with the story. Again, it has some dark comedy in there, but you stick with the story and you watch it till the end. Believe it or not, in a movie like this, that's batshit insane at times, there is a message, but not a message that's beaten into you to where you're just like, stop preaching to me. It's not like that at all. Which is one of the reasons a lot of people hate movies nowadays, because the message is this. Just pound it in your head, whether you like it or not. So how about you stop being lazy and show your talent and be clever and put that message in there where it's not message. That's what the best filmmakers and screenwriters do, right? So again, The Devils, I have to agree, it's a masterpiece. I couldn't believe it. I stood up and applauded this movie. Crazy at times, but hey, it was very, very entertaining. So there you go. That's my random movies I saw recently. There you go. You gotta do better. Yes, that fucking bullshit. Fucking Falcon. I was rooting for Falcon. When he became Captain America. And then you did this shit. And I'm just like, Jesus, what are we doing? There we go. I'm with you, PhatSamuraiGuy. I'm not super religious, but at the same time, I'm not going to force anybody. There you go. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. And I hope the new Exorcist is good. I doubt it. He has a lot to prove after Halloween ends. But I hope it's good. I really do. We need some good stuff. Let me see. Someone did, re-edited the film about a year ago, cleaned up the film and reinserted the offensive parts back into the film, extended it, posted it on Google Drive. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's the version my buddy has. I mean, it's widescreen, but it's not like it's not even like DVD quality. Interesting though. So there might be other versions out there, but yeah, I highly recommend The Devils. Yeah, it's out there, but there is a story. There is a story. The story in movies is key. That's what drives us to watch a film. This guy. There's only one stud around here, brother. That's the sexy sumo. That's why you got sexy in your title, my friend. Yeah. Sumo, I just got done talking about The Devils, man. How it's a fucking masterpiece. Yes. As for the new films, 50-50. Yeah. But fingers crossed. Hopefully it's good. It's going to order it right now. I really, you know what? I brought it up. I think it was the last live Q&A and maybe the previous one. And we had this discussion. We had a really good discussion, all of us, when we were hanging out talking movies. Why non-IP, popular IP, non-franchise sci-fi movies do badly. And a lot of people are predicting, en Bach. Whoops. A lot of people are predicting the creator is critically going to be great. People that see it are going to love it, but not that many people are going to see it. So I hope it does well, because we need different, sci-fi movies out there. That's not Star Wars. That's not Star Trek. That's not, Transformers. We need other sci-fi. We need more original single sci-fis. Somebody, hey, I want to make a sci-fi movie. Bam, get it out there. I want to support it. I really do. When I don't have time to see it, I don't know. But maybe when it comes to streaming, I can rent it and review it for you guys. But yeah, I really want to root for this little movie. I really do. Even though it's not like it's a low budget movie or anything, but I'm rooting for the creator. I want it to do well. Hopefully it's a good movie. If it sucks, well then fuck it. Fuck that movie. But yeah, hopefully it's good. So I want to see Equal Ways and Flashpoint style. That would be dope. Or another en bloc. Yeah, that would be cool. Well, you're not going to get it in the Expendables 4. So, and I haven't seen the movie, but I've already had some people tell me some stuff already that have seen it. So I'm like, oh, great. Yes. Hopefully. Yes. I enjoyed King Kong Lives more than Transformers Rise of the Beast, Severio. Yeah, take that. There we go. The Devils was wicked. It was good. Look at that. More positive feedback. Father Oliver Reed getting chicks left. Yeah, that was great, man. Yeah, it was good stuff. You want to review for you should, man. Yeah. And there's a lot of sci-fi films that are like went straight to video or streaming, smaller budgeted movies, but they're really good, So yeah, that's what our YouTube channels are for. Try to spread the word, get it out there. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah. It's hard, I hope Donnie Yen doesn't kill himself, because he broke his ribs making that first movie. So I see what you did there, Samurai. I see what you did there. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure the script was using that. Oh my God, that's so sad, Chase. That is so sad. Oh man. Oh god. Yeah, that was pretty cringe. I agree. Even though I like Kong Lives, that was pretty like, oh god, I'm rolling my eyes on that one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope this is the last one. Hopefully. So, what? Indiana Jones? No, I'm not paying money for that. We dodged so many bullets this year. Now I'll wait till Indiana Jones is free. I think the Devils needs a 4K release steelbook. Hey, there you go. All right. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I have not. I've heard mixed things on the first episode. I heard it was actually pretty good. And then I heard it was boring. So I don't know. I don't know, man. When I did the trailer reaction a while back, I was a little excited for it. I wanted to give it a chance. I seen a couple of some of the action, like on Instagram and stuff. It looks like it might have some good action, man. Same team, same stunt team. I don't know what's just not making me like want to watch it. Like I don't know what's holding me back. You know what I'll do? You know what I think you know what I think it is? We'll just wait till all 3 episodes are out and then we'll just binge watch all 3. So Jet Li versus the Devils. I have not seen that. No. You know what's interesting? A lot of the I haven't read full reviews. I've just seen taglines or thumbnails or quotes because I want to watch Expendables 4 myself and make my own opinion on it. But a lot of the taglines and quotes I've seen for people that didn't like Expendables, I'm like, this is what I would see. I would see, scantily clad women, muscly men, violence, nothing new, something like that. It's always like the same, machismo, macho. That's like the reasons why they didn't like it. And I'm like, I have no issues with any of that. When I go to watch Expendables 4, and if I have problems with it, those aren't going to be my problems with the movie. People complaining about, Expendables, with that, people that complain about 80s cliche and 80s vibes for movies, I don't have any issues with that. People that like Prey over Predator because of the macho, greased up 80s bravado, you can have that shit. I don't have any issues with that. Well, I have issues with that, but the complaining about the super macho, beautiful women and nothing but violence, mindless violence, that's why it's bad. No. No, no, sir. Nay. That's most likely probably not why it's bad. When I see the movie, I'll tell you why it's bad, unless I actually hell freezes over and I end up enjoying it. But that's not the reason. The reason is for more of us action diehard movie fans, like we know what we want. We've paid our dues. We've watched all the movies from the 80s. We've watched, movies from Indonesia, martial arts films from all countries. We've paid our dues. We want to be pleasantly surprised and be blown away with the action. If the plot, has anyone watched any Expendables movie for the story? I've never watched it for the story. I loved Van Damme as the main villain, but in terms of the story, is not the reason why we're there. Gore is not, you shouldn't complain about gore. People forget the last Expendables movie was PG-13. Beautiful women, I guess showing beautiful women now is offensive. Okay? That's not going to be my problems with Expendables 4. If they disappoint me with the action. If the old guard that's brought me to the dance for the past 3 movies are in the movies as cameos. If Tony Jaa shows up, hi, I'm Tony Jaa. Bye, fuck you. That's my problem with Expendables. Iko Uwais versus Jason Statham by default, I'm sure will be the best by default. I'm sure will be the best part of the film or the best fight of the film. But does Jason Statham's character get injured? Does Jason Statham's character get cut? Do they actually show Iko Uwais as an imposing villain that the audience will never forget? If they fail on those things, that will be my problem with the film. Big, buff, muscular dudes shooting rounds, not fucking reloading, having beautiful women, having a lot of violence. That's not my problem. But I see a lot of quotes for people that are like, this movie sucks because of these things. No. Wait till I see the film. I will school everyone. I will school you of why Expendables 4 is bad. Well, Sumo's the only one that watches it for the story. So, Severio, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Represent. Yes. Oh, Nathan. Hey, what's up, brother? Thanks again for the super chat, my friend. This is my $5 wish for PhatSamuraiGuy to do an instant reaction video. We're going to need more than $5, fixed. If it comes to digital, it'll be like $24 to rent. So we're going to need more than that. No, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Bring back Canon films. Yes. Bring back fun. How's that? Bring back fun. Yes. Exactly. Oh, you don't see me complaining when Jason Momoa takes his shirt off and he's a fucking ripped. You don't me go, oh, I'm offended. Fuck no. Fuck this movie. I'm offended. Cancel. We will cancel everyone involved with the film. Hold on. Let me get back to you. Hey, Todd Johnson. What's going on, man? Hey, I'm always the voice of reason. It's fun. Yes. Oh, man, you guys got me cracking up tonight. Oh, no, I'm out. I'm out of my drink. God damn it. I'm slowly losing my voice, too. But yeah, I will let you know what's wrong with Expendables 4. Now, the positive quotes and things that I saw, not reviews, was I saw people, they went to the theater, they saw it in 40X. They were like, boom, bam, slam a wham, or whatever the fuck. Like, like this movie was so much fucking fun. Tons of gunplay, explosion, martial arts. That's all I wanted, and that's what I got. I'm satisfied. So I did see some people say that about the film. I have a feeling you have that crowd, and you have people that hate it because of macho machismo, and because of gore, and because of violence, and because of beautiful women. I'm going to be right in the middle. I think when I see the film, I'm going to be right in the middle. I'm probably not going to love it as much as other people, but I may hate it just as much as the others, but for different reasons. Or I'll be right in the middle. I think I'll be right in the middle. We'll see. Who knows, right? When it comes out. What will Samurai Guy say? American Ninja 10. We were all offended. We were all offended by this. I remember Jackie Chan adventures. Yes. Let's see if I can recommend 3 shows on Netflix that I think you will enjoy. My Name. Yes, I've been recommended that before. Sanctuary. That looked interesting. And Bloodhounds. Yes. Yeah, they're all of those shows are all in my queue. And for some reason, I kind of would rather watch all of these shows first over the Continental. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that's just making me hesitate on watching Continental. That's right, baby. It's pure silk PJ, son. That's how I roll because I'm high roller. You know what I'm saying? Samurai Guy be making money like nothing. Y'all don't know. This is some 100% silk PJs. What's up, man? Good to see you. They get offended by Trog. Bring back movies where men and women meet for the first time and have sex and fall in love within the first 10 minutes into the movie, and the body count is high. Oh, my goodness. I have not seen Barbie. Not really interested in Barbie. But, you know, to each his own. A lot of people like that movie. That's cool. That's how I like my movies. Score and beautiful women. Korean wrestler series. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. MK fans are protesting. Want to petition to revoice me. I saw the video. Where she was voicing her character, and I was like, it's bad, but it's Megan Fox. Did you expect great voice acting from Megan Fox? I mean, it's not great. She just, you know, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but she's just kind of monotone. It's Megan Fox. Megan Fox, read this. Read this, Megan Fox. Creepy Crawly. Outrun the outbreak. Just in time for Halloween. The terrifying horror thriller. There. Right. Thank you, Megan Fox, for coming in and voicing the character. No, I've not seen that. Now, I remember Ronda Rousey's voice acting was pretty bad. I remember that was bad. See, again, I understand because she's eye candy. So I understand why. I didn't mind her so much in a movie called Rogue, but I understand she's eye candy. She's more of a name than Iko Uwais over here in America. I understand that. So most likely, you're going to see her on screen more than Iko Uwais. But my complaint is, why can't you do both? Like, when everybody went to go see Lethal Weapon 4, people were like, holy shit, who is that Jet Li guy? You guys seen that guy? Holy fuck. Does Expendables 4 do that with Iko Uwais? Or they just have Iko Uwais just show up. Hi, I'm Iko Uwais. Bye. See, that's what's going to anger me for Expendables 4. Not because there's gore, not because there's mindless violence, not because there's beautiful women in it, not because of 80s vibes, not because of buff muscles. That's the kind of stuff that will get me annoyed. Because at this point, you know, everybody should know. Everybody and their grandma should know who Iko Uwais is in America. But every fucking movie that comes out with him in it, they just waste him. Even movies that feature him, waste. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm just tired of seeing it. So. You look like your bedtime PJs. Oh. It's kind of funny. Now that you mentioned it, it does look like PJs. But no, this is one of my nicer shirts. That's what I get for trying to dress up nice for you guys. Jesus. Fuck. I guess it's back to old crusty, dirty tank tops from now on. No, I just came from somewhere earlier, so I was like, yeah, I had to dress up nice for it. Look, I got the pocket. Look, I got the pocket. Come on. Do I wear my chain? Do I wear my chain when I go to bed at night? Come on. Megan Fox is all thumbs. Again, she's not the reason I had issues with Transformers. There's other issues I had with the Bayformers. I mean, the and the Ninja Turtle movies. Wheels on Meals. Yeah. I think we did a versus episode here, Todd, on the channel. Where I think we did Wheels on Meals versus Dragons Forever. You should check that episode out. That was a really good episode. Well, you know me. I'll be showing the guns. You know, I'll be let me get up there. I'll be showing the guns the next stream. The shirt reminds you of the Sopranos. I look like a bouncer. I need the sunglasses and the earpiece. Yes. See, Triple Threat has always been a better Expendables movie. And that's another thing that's interesting. Triple Threat has kind of grown on me over the years, despite a lot of its problems. The more you watch Triple Threat, the more you like it better. And especially knowing about all the problems behind the scenes, Triple Threat was lucky that it even got completed. Triple Threat was lucky it even got made. And you can go back to my interview with Jesse V. Johnson. He talks about it. It was like a stuff that was out of his hands. I mean, even though he's the director, when international parties and studios come in and are like, nope, we're changing the script, we're adding this character, we don't have Iko Uwais. We only have Iko Uwais for a certain amount of time. That's why if you watch that film, Iko Uwais gets his ass kicked every fight. Because they only had him for a certain amount of time. So it was just like, all right, show up, let's do the fight, let's go. And yet the fights are still good with him. He just, he kind of gets, when it's a one-on-one fight, he kind of doesn't really get the, where's the scotch and the cigars? Hey, I wish I had some scotch right now, man. Shit. Yes. Let's see. Sammo looks like a Dumbo. There's a movie Sammo Hung is in called Owl versus Bumbo or Dumbo. I don't think it's Bumbo. I haven't seen that one there. Let's see. What would you say is one of the most underrated sequels that you think deserves more praise and credit for trying to do better, improve the first one? Underrated sequels. I'm going to say, no one's going to agree with me on this, but I'm going to say Predator 2 and RoboCop 2. Predator 2 and RoboCop 2 are underrated. They're not as good as the first, but there's some glorious entertainment to be had in both of those. Scott Atkins' real hair. I didn't say Triple Threat was a masterpiece, but I said I appreciate it a little bit more the more I watch it. Bad Boys 2 is underappreciated? Underrated? Really? You know what? I think you're right. You're right. I remember I'm just now remembering I did a video. Is Bad Boys 2 really that bad? Because I think the score was like really low on Rotten Tomatoes for it. So yeah, you're right. You're right. I love you're right. Yeah. They're already, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to wait till it's free. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not excited for this. I'm not excited for this at all. It's like Motherfucker, you couldn't even do Star Wars. you, you, you barely got by. You started off, you had potential. You started off, you know, Star Wars and Star Trek. The first two movies, which we did a versus episode, by the way. You guys should check it out because it's hilarious. Force Awakens versus the first Star Trek movie. You started off with potential, and then it just went to shit, just hit the fan after that. So it's kind of hard to, you know, could you make Crawl a better film? Of course. You know, sometimes we say that here on the channel, like studios want to remake and reboot stuff that they know is popular IP, stuff that they know will guarantee to make money. But I say, stop fucking with the classics and go back and remake or reboot something that, you know, a smaller film that maybe didn't do that well. You know, get that film and there's your blueprint and you just make it better, right? And Crawl is perfect because I think Crawl bombed. And that was another, is it really that bad? We talked about Crawl here on the channel. But J.J. Abrams, I can't get too excited about that one. There's a lot of fans for Super 8. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a lot of fans for Super 8. Yeah. But that was before, wasn't that before he started doing Star Wars and Star Trek? I think around this time, people liked Abrams and they were calling him Diet Spielberg, but it was kind of a compliment back then, you know? But now it's just, I don't know. Anything's possible. Maybe he'll do a good job, but it was once the new Golden Borough of Hollywood. Now he has run, drive, original ideas, and turn. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You guys should have been there. You should have been there with me in the theater when it happened, when we saw Star Trek Into Darkness in the movie theater. And when it got to Spock going, Khan, Lady Fat Blood next to me was dying. Nobody else in the theater was laughing hysterically. She grabbed me. She was like dying laughing. Khan. Because that's how Spock sounds, right? If they bring back Liam Neeson. Halloween is up for grabs and word on the street, Miramax and A24. And that, oh my God, could you guys imagine an A24 Halloween movie? Oh my God. No, fuck Miramax. No. A24, you're up there. You're respected now. You're making money. Bring the dollars. Fuck Miramax. I want to see A24 do it. Yeah. You want WB to get it. Oh my God. Of course you would. I can't complain about that though. I did hear about that though. Despite all these before grabs, there's a lot. I have to admit, Statham, Ego, and Tony are all scratched the action itch for even with all the shade. Okay, you said there's, what was I have to admit, all I'll ask you is this. Was the final fight worthy? Did Statham get hurt at all? Did Ego scratch him once? And was Iko and Tony in the movie for more than 5 minutes? That's all I want to know. Super 8 was one of his last great original films. Well, shit. Not only do I like Perfect Weapon, I actually met Jeff Speakman in real life. Jeff Speakman was what motivated me to take martial arts back then. Back in the old days, yeah. I didn't learn under him. But I sought out a dojo and I trained martial arts for a year until I had to move, unfortunately. I miss it though. But yeah, I met Jeff Speakman. It was funny because when I met Jeff Speakman, I just wanted to meet him, you know. And I walked up to him after him and his team displayed Kenpo on stage. He was fast, Jesus Christ. And as soon as I walked up to him, he was like, "Hey, I'm a big fan. Can I take a photo with you?" I have that photo somewhere. And he's all like, hey, you're a big guy. You should take Kempo. I was laughing about that. But yeah, that was a great day, man. I ran into Mako, rest in peace, and what you call the Ree brothers from Best of the Best. That was a fun day. That was a convention way back in the day. Spilgrim Zero Instant Diet. Grown up ET. Yeah. I love the first Star Trek film. Yeah, it was fun. It was as entertaining as it could be for trying to reboot it, for a new audience. But yeah. Say Ed Boon wanted. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm catching up. Oh, gotcha. Oh, how funny. Let's see. I saw Sean, who voiced Goku from Dragon Ball. Didn't appreciate the live action One Piece. Preston, is he that jealous? That's cool. You got to meet Sean. All right, it's awesome. Final Fight did Eco dirty, but still allowed him to showcase his true talents. Both Tony and Eco have undeniable charm, and yes, more than 5 minutes each. Okay, that sounds like a freebie. I'll wait and watch that for free. I should have stopped at Final Fight did Eco dirty. I should have just stopped there. Let's see. I've been hearing good things about Gran Turismo. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I wanted to rewatch this. I haven't seen this in a long time. I remember at some points of the movie, I remember it having a lot of action, but I remember at some parts of the movie, they had some, I don't know what the director was doing. There was some bad shaky cam. I was like, why are you doing this? But I don't remember. I thought I was entertained by it just for what it was. I didn't think the movie was like amazing, but I thought it was entertaining. But I want to revisit it. It's been a long time. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of this. I'm just so tired. It's like somebody bringing your favorite character or person on screen and just repeatedly beating the shit out of them every movie. He's like, Eco, seriously, fuck over here, dude. Just make The Night Comes for Us too. Just stay in Indonesia and make movies over there, man. Like, seriously. Everybody, I don't know if you guys realize that, but every legend pretty much had to do that. They had big dreams of making it big here in America, and then they failed. Or they failed in reverse, like Cheyenne Phat failed in reverse. But all of them went back to the motherland and made some of the best amazing movies ever. And then Hollywood came calling, and then they came back and did some decent stuff. But it happened to Jackie Chan. It happened to a lot of people. It happened to Donnie Yen. Came over here. Highlander fucked it up, and it just got, it was cool seeing him in Blade 2, but every movie he was in, he kept getting killed off screen. And in Shanghai Nights kind of wasted him a little bit. And he was like, fuck this, man. I'm going back to Hong Kong. And look what happened. Changed the game. Came out with SPL, Killzone. Like, people were like, what the fuck is this? Changed the game. Came out with 2008. Came out with Yip Man. First Yip Man movie. Changed the game. Yeah. Now look at him. Hollywood calling him now. But, I'd rather Eco stop making movies over here and just go back to Indonesia or wherever outside of the U.S., outside of Hollywood, and just make some of the best, most kick-ass, mind-blowing action martial arts extravaganza movies ever that will make the world bow in Iko Uwais' presence. Like, so good that the Hollywood producers producers and directors are fucking trembling and scared that they will fuck up his movie over here in America. That's what needs to happen. Brett Ratner was shitting bricks with Jackie Chan. He was like, because he was a Jackie Chan fan. And he was just like, Jesus Christ, if he gets injured in my movie, what do I do? That's what needs to happen. But you can't do that here. You can't do that when they barely show you in a movie, or they don't do anything with your character, or they don't give him a character that's memorable. Does anybody remember him being in Snake Eyes? Does anyone remember him in Snake Eyes? Let's see before he goes away. Yes. I think we all would. We're dying for this, man. Yeah, people are saying positive things about Gran Turismo. Ah, I got you. I see. I got you now. Yeah. Severio does, because that's his favorite movie. Well, yeah, but what did he have to do before he even got Rogue One? He had to go back to Hong Kong and make amazing movies over there and change the game way before he even got a shot at being in Rogue One. But we love Rogue One, and he killed it in John Wick 4. But then again, you got a director that knows how to use them, a director and a stunt team that know how to work with them, a director that knows how to make them shine. That's the problem. You get a lot of these directors and just committee. Like, we just need, okay, this guy, Jim, I'm gonna call him Bob the Baker. Director Bob the Baker made that movie, and movie made money. Well, what kind of movie it is? Doesn't matter. Movie made money, and he's part-time baker. So we need Bob the Baker to direct this movie with Joe Taslim. And yeah, he's popular. This Joe Taslim guy is popular in martial arts action movie. So what? You haven't done any action martial arts movies, Bob the Baker? You've only done rom-coms. That's all right. All right. Why? Because Bob Baker movie made money. And then he directs him. He doesn't know how to film the action. He doesn't know how to edit everything. And then we get another Mile 22. But again, you know, things have changed. Things have, for the most part, sometimes they don't. But things have changed along the way to where you get these people. It's like the stuntmen now are the filmmakers. The stuntmen now that have busted their asses for years, doing TV shows, shorts, movies, all this stuff. And now they're getting an opportunity to direct and film and do filmmaking. That's why you're getting all these really, like Extraction 2. That's why you're getting these 20-minute amazing one-take shot action sequences. That's because things are changing now. But back in the day, Bob the Baker made made money. So yeah, we need you to do that new Jet Li film coming out. Just Bob the Baker, yes. And like my perfect example, we go back to Rush Hour. Behind the scenes with the stunt guy, the head of the stunt crew, sitting there listening to Jackie Chan explain the action set piece that he's working on. And it's so simple to even I understood what Jackie Chan wanted to do. And I've said that before here on the channel. Jackie Chan said, look, he's going to come this way. He's going to pull the gun out. I'm going to kick the gun. The gun's going to go out of the window. And then we're going to go over here and do a roundhouse kick or something like that. It was so simple. Like, I'm watching behind the scenes. I even understood it. And Jackie Chan had to explain it like 8 times to this guy. And he goes, oh, so you kicked the gun. And then Jackie Chan had to explain it again. And you can see Jackie Chan getting frustrated. Like he's standing there like, and then he explains it to him again. And the guy goes, so you kick the gun that way? Get people that know what they're doing. We may action go boom boom. So I can go make dough. That would be awesome. Yeah. See, fuck Hollywood, Eco. Fuck Hollywood. Just make awesome, amazing, stunning, breathtaking Indonesian martial arts action films. Fuck Hollywood. Seriously. Oh, I know he's Sub-Zero. You haven't seen my Mortal Kombat review, have you? Won't be long before we see Eco or Tony Jaa in Pacifier sequel. It'll be straight to video too. It won't even like go to theater. Like what was it? Kindergarten Cop 2 went straight to like Netflix or something, and Dolph Lundgren's in that. And I love me some Dolph Lundgren, but you know, let's see. I feel the same with Scott Adkins. He would be massive in Hollywood beyond the level of Jason Statham. Yet he is not. Then you get him. Yeah, right. They've again a director that knows how to feature these guys as actors by giving them memorable characters, and then when it comes to the action, he knows how to film it. They know how to do the fight choreography, and you get what you get. But yet, still, people complain about this, and I'm like, oh my god, do I need to remind you where we came from? Bob the Baker. Is that going to be a new meme here on the channel? Bob the Baker. His movie make money. Jackie Chan, Jet Li and Jackie Chan and Screen Fighter is phenomenal. There. Yes, yeah. Well, it's Yuan Wu-Ping. He knows what he's doing, right? Yes. You know, Chase, I don't know if you were here, but I did a whole rant on the whole franchise of Highlander a couple of live Q&As ago. Oh man, worst in the franchise. You know what's so funny? I'm seeing people post things before the movie came out, Expendables 4, and they're like, "Oh man, I got my ticket for Expendables 4. I'm so excited. That last movie was trash." I wonder what they think about that last movie now. I'm curious if they still think Expendables 3 is trash. The Expendables 3 unrated. If they still think it's trash compared to 4. Oh no, he will not be fine. He will not be fine. Believe me, we rant Elif because we care, because we love him as a martial artist and an actor. He deserves the best. And you know this. You know this. We don't want his next movie to just be coming in. Hey, I'm Iko Uwais. And then he's gone. That's it. He's in the movie for 5 minutes. He gets killed off. No one remembers him, and nobody knows who he is. Us diehard fans will always know who Iko Uwais is. We will always bow to the legend that is Iko. The Raid 2 poster is still hanging up. That's been up for years. But we rant because we care. And I'm sure any martial arts star, whether they're popular to the mainstream audience or not, would not turn down Expendables 4. You can't blame Iko for taking the job. I think anyone would jump. Anyone, whether they're big popular martial arts action star or not, would jump at a chance to work with Sylvester Stallone, work with Jason Statham, be in the movie and experience it and be featured, right? Have their own poster. No one's going to turn that down, right? But us as fans, we know what they're capable of. We know that they're so much better than, it's almost like they're hiding a secret. It's almost like we have this secret in this new movie. And we're going to show you that much. That's it. That's all you're going to see. Woo-hoo. Look at it. 5 minutes. Woo-hoo. Woo, you like that? Yeah, it was awesome, right? All right, that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Stop being ashamed. Stop worrying about if people don't know him or not. You know, let him shine like these stuntmen, martial artists, and filmmakers do what they do best. Let him shine. Let's see. The Kimpo tournament is about Bruce. Yeah. Well, it's good seeing you, brother. Thing is, with Scott Adkins, he is not showing. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You know, don't give him, you know, don't give him a bad guy number 5, right? You got to give him a memorable character. Well, they're all better than Transformers Rise of the Beast, so. The Wu Assassins is nowhere as bad as its sequel. But guilty for wasting great casting. Yeah, I reviewed Wu Assassins for the channel members way back. And despite my issues with it, there was some good things in that show that I did enjoy. And I gave us an honest shot. I gave it a chance, which made me hate the Fistful of Vengeance movie. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Despite Fistful of Vengeance having its moments of decent action and violence, I just was stunned with that finale. I couldn't believe that finale. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And I had Juju Chansetto here on the show. And we were both excited. I guess just saw the trailer. I'm like, all right, yeah, this looks like this might be cool. And I had her on the show, and I was happy for her, and I was excited for her. And I'm like, oh, so you have a whole series introducing a bad guy that finally becomes the main villain at the end of your series, and you're going to put her in that secret box for the movie of your series, and you're going to go, wee, that's it. That's all you get. Woo! You're gonna see Juju 2-minute increments. Woohoo! And then we're gonna have her fight at the end, and that's it. Like I was just like, don't get me started on Fistful of Vengeance review. But if you haven't seen it, watch it because it's hilarious. Because I'm hanging out with Kyle. So fucking embarrassing, man. That last fight, I couldn't believe it. Oh. Yes. Yes. That's the source, right? Is that the source? Then yes. If that's the source, then yes, it is the worst of all time. Oh no. Oh, you know what? You know what? Why do I have a feeling now that because of all my thoughts and expectations for Expendables 4, why do I have a feeling that I'm gonna laugh a lot watching Expendables 4. I'm gonna be laughing a lot. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take up Nathan's idea to have me and Lady Fat Blood. We'll do a reaction video to Expendables 4. I don't know. You give me ideas, Nathan. You give me ideas. I think we should. Oh man. Yeah, I got the Funko Pop of his character from Rogue One. Yeah. Now you know this is bad. Watch Nun 2 instead of Expendables 4. You know what? Again, what I don't everyone they're missing the point of the Expendables. The point of that whole movie and franchise to begin with was to bring in the old guard, show respect for their achievements, and have them get together as a team and kick ass. That's the point of the Expendables movies. 3, they tried to bring in the new guard, and that failed. But there's still some entertaining parts about 3. But 4, again, if the old guard are all cameos, what's the point? And then the new guys are not interesting or amazing or badass in their own right. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe Megan Fox has a collie stick fight or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, they didn't learn from the third movie. Like, you bring in a new group, you know, you got to make that new group really interesting and memorable and make people want to see Jason Statham lead this new group of characters for the future franchise films. So this movie really feels like, and I tried to be positive with with the trailer. I talked about stuff in the trailer that might be all right, but I mean, I don't know. Is this an AI movie? This movie feels like AI. Like, it feels like, all right, bring back the previous guys for cameos, and we want new people because young people like young people looking at young people. So yeah, I don't know. Sumo, you're coming over. You're watching it with us. You're doing it. You are watching it with us. We're going to record all three of us reacting to Expendables 4. Let's do it. Yeah. The first one, again, like I said before, my expectations were like through the roof. So I was a little bit disappointed the first time I watched it. Then when I watched it again on DVD, after I watched the making of the movie, I appreciated it a lot more. And I ended up really liking Expendables. Expendables 2 is my personal favorite. But this is what needs to happen. They're going to CGI Wang Wang. They're going to bring him in. I don't know, Todd. My voice, it's not going to be beautiful any longer if I keep going. I need some more water. We're going to have to watch The Night Comes For Us afterwards, after we watch Expendables 4. Have you guys heard of a martial arts kung fu movie called 100 Yards? I saw a clip of that movie and I was like, what is this? Let me see if I can try to find it. Hold on. I was like, what is this movie? I don't know if you guys seen anything on this. Unless I got the title wrong. I might have gotten it wrong. Hold on. Here we go. 100 Yards film. This might be the wrong title. Hold on. I'm going to find out what it is. Hold on. I'll find out. I might have the title. Here we go. It's a drama/action film, but it says 1920s Tianjin, northern China. The son of a martial arts master and his most talented apprentice fight to take over a prominent martial arts academy. But rather than obey the rule of settling disputes behind closed doors, they take their motherfucking fight to the street. Son, you guys keep your eyes out for 100 Yards. I saw a couple of fight clips, and I'm like, what is this movie? Yeah. Let me see if I can find some images. Hold on. But I was like, dude, what is this? I think it looks like Andy On is in this. Yeah, I'm already sold with the plot. Right. I'll find some. I'll do a screen share. Hold on. I'll bring it up here. This should have happened, right? Like, how amazing this would have been. So, all those bad guys showing up. Here, I'll do screen share so you guys can see what I'm looking at right here. This, if you check out the trailer for this, guys. But this, like the plot alone, the story alone, I'm like, let's go. And I think that's Andy On. Yeah, I was like, let's fucking do this, man. That plot alone, that's like old school martial arts kung fu movie plot, dude. But the fights look legit. If you guys watch the trailer, the fights look legit, man. Yeah, so keep an eye out for this. Maybe Well USA will pick up the rights to this. That would be amazing. That's all I see for that movie. But yeah, 100 Yards. Keep an eye out for that, guys. Here, I'm gonna go to IMDb. Yeah, this looked really good. Follow two bitter rivals as they duel for stewardship of a wushu academy. Let's see what else is in here. Yeah, that is Andy Yon. He is in here. I'm trying to see if there's any more pictures. No photos yet. Okay, it's still early. But yeah, I hope that doesn't disappoint. I hope that's pretty dope, man. They will DH Chuck Norris from Bruce Lee's face. You know what I thought would be hilarious, but it's too late now. Actually, it's not too late. I mean, you could do whatever you want. But that would be funny if Van Damme came back, but he was like Van Damme's twin brother. So again, we have another clone or double impact Van Damme movie. But it's like he looks different, you know, but it's Van Damme coming back, get revenge for his brother. Oh man. And Scott Adkins' character had a twin brother too. He shows up. Let's see. Do you see the new live fan film short on oh no. Can you send that to me? I'll do a reaction for the members. Yeah, send that to me. That'd be cool. Oh shit. The queen is here. Babe, they're making fun of me, man. They're saying I'm looking like I'm in my pajamas. You know, that's what I get. That's what I get for trying to dress up nice for once. I got the chain, you know, the chest out, the hair all did, you know. That's all I get. That's what I get. I get no respect around here. I'm gonna wear pajamas. No, it's good to see you, babe. Let's see. Oh my God. I actually beat that video game. I actually remember a video game I played and I beat. That's amazing. I actually remember that. Let's see. I've always liked movies that have the old guard pass the torch to the new while showing it. Yeah. Today it's go with the new guard and bring in the old. Right. Oh, you're biased. Yeah, the control scheme I remember was weird because you didn't press buttons to punch and kick. It was all the control. It was all the analog controllers. So it was interesting. So if you wanted to, like your character's in the middle, you wanted to hit upwards, you just press up and he would attack up. It was like, it was weird. So. Yeah. Everybody saying hello to Lady Phat. Lady Phat Blood is like that secret, through all these I've been talking about tonight, the secret box, and you just only show her for a little bit, like you're like, woo, there's Lady Phat Blood, and then she's gone. That's all you get. Oh yeah. Hey, it's Fat Samurai Guy, not Sexy Samurai. There's only one sexy sumo, man. You know, I didn't even bother watching the Rush Hour TV series. I think I have this on Blu-ray. I think I have this movie. And I'm really going to date myself, but it was the actress from Little House on the Prairie. I know. I just dated myself right there, and I've earned the gray hairs now. I just said Little House on the Prairie. It was like one of the sisters was in that, and she was like the killer, right? I thought, if that's the same movie, I thought she would make a great horror scream queen, man. Those eyes of hers, she would be a great slasher or villain or whatever. So, if that's the same, am I going to do 5 hours? No, I'm probably going to wrap it up in a little bit then. Yeah, what happened to that sequel? That's weird. That's a good point. Yeah, I was curious about that. Yeah, for what it was, I enjoyed the Old Guard. Yeah, yeah. Those eyes she had, man, those dude, horror movie, perfect. Like she should have did. I don't know if she did more horror movies. I think that was probably it then. Oh, we'll do this again, guys. Had fun today hanging out. And if those of you that are just now showing up late, I appreciate you popping in for a bit, but you got to go back to my creepy crawly rant. Some people in chat wants me to talk about this movie. They want me to snip out just that rant and make it its own video. I don't know. If I have time to do it, I'll do it. But for hilariosity purposes, you get to see me rant and my discussion about one of the most controversial films ever, The Devils. You'll be surprised what I have to say about that film. Yeah. That started off really good, and then it got weird. But yeah, there was some good martial arts in that, man, for sure. Well, have a good one, Chase. Take care, brother. Right? Meg Foster, right? Is it Meg Foster? Yeah, she's great. She's amazing. But yeah, from Bloody Birthday gave her a run for her money. But yeah, it's weird. Oh, why would I make fun of you for that? We like tokusatsu stuff here. I'm still out of the Kamen Rider franchise or just everything. I haven't watched any of the shows, but some of them look pretty good though. But yeah, I'm never gonna make fun of you for that. I still, speaking of tokusatsu, I still want to see this as well. So that's next year. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was coming out this year. Okay. I haven't seen it. Have not seen Polaroid. That horror movie? Sounds like a horror movie. Polaroid. When you see the flash, you die. Frogs. I haven't seen Frogs in years. I'd have to revisit that one. You have doubts about Chicken Run 2, Electric Boogaloo? Yeah, I remember kind of liking the first one. Movie career list review? Which one are you talking about, Egg? Which one? Futuristic? Nice. Now that, I don't know, I might start there. Yeah. Is that on Amazon Prime, Kamen Rider Black? Let me know where I can watch that one then. Yeah, I remember kind of having fun with the first Chicken Run. I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy. See, the movies I'm looking forward to seeing in the year. Got the one is one, Aquaman 2. All right. I thought that was gone too. Wow. Speaking of Amazon Prime, dude, did you guys hear that Amazon Prime is now going to have ads? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Hey, that's right. He recognized I'm wearing a shirt, man. That's right. Talking about I'm wearing PJs. It was good to see you, brother. Gangs of London. Nice. Yeah, I'll eventually get to it 10 years from now at this point. Oh, like I don't know. I like doing that with a guest. So it depends on who's available and who I talk about. But yeah, maybe one day I'll pick an actor and we'll go through the. I don't even remember who I did. I think I did Arnold, Stallone, Seagal, Van Damme, Donnie Yen, maybe. But yeah, I don't know if I did Kurt Russell. I don't remember. But that was like the early days of live streaming for Phat Samurai Guy. That was when I first started to do. Before StreamYard, I was just using YouTube to live stream. And I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what the hell? How do you do this? Yeah, like this is fucking horrible, man. You make fun of Tubi all you want, but Tubi's free, at least. Like, yeah, I think it's like $2.99 or $3.99 more a month to not have ads. It's so bad. It's like, come on, man. All right, Chase, take good, brother. Where's the gabagool? What's up, Pazuzu? How you doing? Pazuzu. We have the great dark entity Pazuzu here. Pazuzu, are you excited for the new Exorcist movies coming out? Let's see what the dark entity has to say. I might have seen this, but I don't remember. Yeah, that's horrible, isn't it? That's so bad. Everyone's got to have ads now on the when they're watching movies. It's like, come on, man. I remember the old Mystery Science Theater episode of Killer Shrews. Hey, Tubi has gotten a lot better. Like they actually have. I mean, they have their trash on there. But what streaming service doesn't have trash on there? Trash movies and shows. It's on every streaming service. But they've gotten a lot better movies on there, and you just got to know where to look. But like the Columbo series, like you can watch whole series. I think the entire Miami Vice series is on there. Like you can find old classic stuff on there too. You'll discover things you never knew existed on Tubi. That's the magic of Tubi. You'll be like, that there was a show for that? Like you're not even looking for it. You're just browsing, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, that there was a show for that character. The dark entity Pazuzu is very excited. All right, now it's confirmed that Pazuzu is excited now. Bezos needs the money for new rocket ship. I haven't heard anything. I know Marcus Aurora's got that movie with, which just for the cast alone, I'm already excited. It's Drew McIntyre from WWE, but I'm more excited for like Marcus Aurora, Scott Adkins, Daniel Bernhardt. Like they're all in this action movie coming out. So I'm really, excited about that. But no, I haven't heard anything on Fist. So yeah. Yes. Elvis. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Elvis did take martial arts. I have not seen the Elvis movie, Todd. Did they show Elvis in the movie doing any karate or anything? So I'm curious. Yes. That's right. Nice. See if you can find it, let Tubi be your last resort. Maybe you can find it without ads somewhere, but if that's your last resort, hey, watch it for free, man. Yeah, I'll get around to checking it out. Not really in a rush. Which Marvel film do you know? The hip thrust attack. Huh. As if I'm like excited about this future Marvel films. It did, but I think he's talking about the movie. Just he hasn't seen the old movie. That what would be a good versus? Now they got Sumo here and everybody watching. What's a good versus to go up against Walk Hard? So you have like a biopic spoof. I know people would say Spinal Tap, but Spinal Tap's amazing. I love Spinal Tap, but I'm thinking like, because Walk Hard is loosely based. It's making fun of Walk the Line. Is there any other like what would be good musical spoof or something that go up against Walk Hard if we did like a versus? Oh, okay. 0 stars. Wasn't accurate. There's a story I heard. I don't know if I heard it from Joe Rogan or not, but there's a story I heard where Elvis was being driven somewhere, and they drove by a dojo. He told the guy, stop. He said, "Stop the car. Stop the car. I'm getting out for a minute." He goes into the dojo, and he teaches a few moves to the students in there, and then he just walks. He just leaves and gets in the car and drives away. Now, imagine if that story is true. Now, imagine if you're in that dojo. You're one of the students there to learn. And then Elvis Presley just walks in off the street and asks to show some moves and display some moves and then says, "All right, peace out," and then walks out. Do you know how funny that is? If that story's true, that's hilarious. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a good fight. Yeah. Let's see. Walking Tall. Yeah, I'm thinking like music biopic. Is there any other musical biopics that are like parodies? Like Walk Hard? I wonder. That would be good to go up against Walk Hard. And usually musical biopics are like most of the time dramas and they're serious or whatever. Now imagine you're going in one day, right? And you're a jujitsu student, right? You're going in, you're a white belt. You're going in there for jujitsu's class to learn jujitsu. And you're in your gi and you're sitting down, rolling and, learning stuff. And all of a sudden, Michael Jackson walks in out of nowhere, comes in there and wants to show you guys some jujitsu submission holds and locks. And it says, "Thank you." And it just walks out. Do you know how funny that is? If that Elvis story is true, that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Elvis. Josie, was that a spoof though? Or that was just a regular comedy, right? Maybe there's not that many comedic spoof based off a real musical artist, maybe, Maybe there's not. Do you know how funny that would be if that is a true story? Another story I heard that was hilarious. Walk down the class and I heard him. Yeah, maybe there's not a lot out there. They're all usually kind of serious or they're comedic, but they're not spoofing a real artist. But another story I heard, if it's true, it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard, was, Bruce Lee, he taught, one of his students was Steve McQueen, the great actor, Steve McQueen, great action star. Okay. Oh, this is all right. So that was kind of a spoof biopic. All right. Good one, Severio. Good one. Message me that, Severio, on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, so I don't forget. But Bruce Lee loved cars, but Steve McQueen was a legit race car driver, right? But Bruce Lee loved cars, but he was a terrible race car driver. So this is the story I heard. I heard Steve McQueen, Bruce wanted to drive, and Steve McQueen, no. Steve McQueen wanted to take him around the track and show him what's up. So Steve McQueen got in the car. That's what happened. Steve McQueen got in the car. I think the bad driving, I think that's Sammo Hung. I think Sammo Hung, somebody over there is horrible at driving. But anyway, Bruce Lee liked cars. So Steve McQueen wanted to show him something. So they get in the car. Steve McQueen, like doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just really just going so fast that Bruce Lee freaked out. This is just a story, a rumor I heard. He freaked out because he didn't know he was going to go that fast and that crazy. He was like freaking out. that he was screaming if Steve McQueen did not stop the car, he was going to fuck him up, which in turn made Steve McQueen, who was driving, scared for his life. So you got both guys scared for their lives, and the car just kept going because McQueen was scared that Bruce Lee was going to kill him while Bruce Lee's on this side, scared that the car was going to crash. If that story is true, that's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. If you guys have ever heard that story and confirm it, that it's confirmed truth, you got to let me know, because that's hilarious if that's real. One is the king and the other is me. Yeah, that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard, if that's true. I mean, just picture that. Just picture Bruce Lee going, I'm going to fuck you up if you don't stop this fucking car. Oh, shit, man, don't fuck me up. I mean, that's just, and the car just keeps going because they're both scared. That's so funny. Oh, don't worry about it, Severio. I can remember it. I'll remember it. Oh, you heard that one too. Okay. If this is true, oh my God, that is fucking hilarious, man. Where's that in the movie? We need that in the movie. That should have been in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That scene should have been in there. Quentin, you blew it. I mean, he already had an actor play Steve McQueen in that movie anyway. You might as well have just done that scene. Oh, but that would mean, he would show Bruce Lee as intimidating or in a positive way because McQueen was scared. So you can't have that. Quentin's not going to allow that to happen. La Bamba was released. Oh my, I haven't seen La Bamba in years, man. Holy crap. Donnie Yen's best. One of his best movies, La Bamba. That's right. I was thinking about getting like a, sorry, I couldn't hold it. Oh my God. Exactly. It would have been the greatest. It would have been memorable. People would have been talking about it. Let's see. It might be underrated. Oh, wait, Double Team? The Double Impact. It's the fight scene was superb. Double Team, in the words of my brother from another mother, Sumo, is entertaining schlock. It is entertaining schlock. I get a kick out of it. There's some good stuff in there in terms of action that I do like. I would have to watch it again, Elif, and to kind of revisit it. I haven't seen it in years. But I remember it being pretty entertaining for what it was. And I'd have to revisit it to try to see if it's worthy of is it underrated episode. Oh, man. Well, we have reached the 3-hour mark. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me and my jammies. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You rock. I doubt it. Even though I hear people saying it's the worst, I don't think it is. I'm sure there's a lot worse movies than Expendables 4. But yes, love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Big shout out to all our channel members still supporting the channel, keeping the Movie Dojo Army going and growing. Thanks again to our patrons. You guys rock. And don't forget, in the description box below, if you guys are interested in these Blu-rays, don't forget Messiah of Eval, great low budget 70s slow burn. It's Nightmare on film, and it's done very well. And the amazing Italian Itai crime drama Suburra. Make sure you guys, that's a huge recommend. And fuck this movie. But if you're still interested, it's in the description box below. All right, guys, take care, man. You guys are awesome. There you go. Hugh Hefner tribute. Pazuzu recognized it. I'm glad somebody else recognized it. Thank you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Keep watching movies. Keep being awesome. Take care.